Hello, everybody, and welcome back to session 32, I believe, of saveVSgames presents Curse of Strahd. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas, wonderful New Year's, and we are back with a vengeance and jumping back into Barovia. We have some news and recaps and decisions to make and things like that to do, but it might be better to just kind of jump back into this action and see how all this plays out now. We have just come into the swamps of Berez, and our heroes have defeated the hag known as Baba Lysaga. Krim, in a I don't know the other way to say it, but heroic gesture or something of the sort, ended up flying her up and taking her down with such force that she plummeted to the ground, cracking her head off of the skull that she was riding and landing in the mud. At which point Krim dive-bombed and crushed her dead body in bones everywhere, and then her hundreds of years old form disintegrated upon him and underneath him as he lay there unconscious from the impact of the ground. His monk abilities enable to take all the damage from the fall. So, does anybody remember who was up in combat now?
It was either Mira or Mivina. We were at the top of the order somewhere.
Yeah, I think Mira was at top of the initiative order.
Yeah, Mira was in the house here.
Because I'm usually at the top of the initiative order.
You are, yeah. You have a spell cast on you right now as well. You're concentrating on, right?
I don't think so.
No.
No, the last time I was trying to reach in and get the gem, and I was doing strength and dex checks.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You know that strength check I needed.
Yes, I remember
that
now.
Nat 20.
A nat 20.
Yeah, Krim came
that
down.
Nat 20 or get a midnight in the building.
What was it? 51 damage.
A lot of damage.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I know, I took a lot of damage, then insta-healed it.
The viewers are wondering why we're doing a lot of number keeping at the beginning. It's because Greg had to rebuild his foundry over the break. So that's just why we're doing a little number keeping.
We transitioned violently and aggressively to an online folder and a cloud folder with its own beautiful hierarchy and structure of shared content and owned content, and just beautiful. Just there's some kinks to iron out, and so yeah. Anyways, we have suffered through all of that. We're gonna have a musically silent stream tonight, so you can, put on your favorite Halloween soundtrack or whatnot as the swamps continue to stink up the place, and the party has some choices to make, I guess, of what they're going to do. They're being surrounded by these scarecrows, these animated scarecrows they're not spirits, but I have them depicted as spirits because they were stationary scarecrows up until the point they started moving, and then they became, imbued with this evil. And one of them looks a little bit different than the other ones. It has a different aura, a slightly less evil aura. And Mira, from where you are, looking out of the house, you can see that this skeleton right here, I don't know if I can ping that or not right now. Yep.
The white one?
The white one here. Scarecrow, sorry, not skeleton. That one has Orwin's features, albeit twisted and tormented. Orwin on a very bad day. But that's his form.
Right. Well, I had previously told the party not to kill the scarecrows because
right.
so.
And That's true. And there's some were-ravens that seem to be in human hybrid form. They are chained up, and they're not looking very strong. They've got some damage on them, and they're unarmed. But they are in those cages, and there's some ravens as well caged up beside Mira on the house, on the outside of the creeping house. And
House.
by the way, the other thing to mention is that this house has legs. It's walking around, and
It sucks.
It's beating the shit out of us.
It's beating the shit out of me.
yeah, it took a chunk out of Midnight, and she responded by using her lay on hands, I believe,
Yeah, and healed myself to full.
to restore the entirety of all the hit points she lost. So that was good.
Screw you, guy. I'm not
Yeah.
dying today.
Not today.
Okay, so yeah, I think it's probably Mira's turn then, or did you try to pull the gem out already?
No, we ended the session on her turn, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one round of trying to get it, and that was when the house came alive.
Right. Okay, so
And
yeah, there is
yeah.
a gem in the floor in front of you, and it's now you notice that there are like teeth almost being formed by the roots around, and it's basically like a mimic house. It does not want you to touch that gem. It's going to be very difficult to do that, but it's possible. You can see a gap in there. You can see there's a way to get in through.
Right. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my rapier and I'm going to wait for that gap. And when that gap arrives, I'm going to stick the rapier down and try to pry out the gem.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Give yourself inspire. Sing yourself a little ditty that you can do it.
Yeah, you know what? I will be like, come on, girl, you can do this. And I will inspire myself if I have inspiration. Do I have inspiration?
Okay.
I don't know if
I'm hoping you do.
Let's see,
I hope you do.
let's see if you can pull this off. Oh boy.
I do, in fact. So I will inspire myself. Okay, so what
Inspire
am I
the shit out of
rolling?
yourself.
It goes athletics. Was it athletics or strength?
It's going to be an athletics check, yeah.
Okay. All right, so I will roll an athletics.
DC down this doesn't really change, but if you try it, well, yeah, I guess your sword has to make a dexterity save.
Grip sword. Wah, wah.
Oh, 10. So yeah, the thing bites at your sword, trying to grab it and pull it in and eat it. I guess make a dexterity save to see if you can keep your weapon in your hand.
Oh no.
Because you did miss to getting the gem out, so you're kind of still there.
All right. Just normal roll, I believe. So.
Oh,
Yeah!
nice.
That's what we need. We needed that before, but
I know, right? Oh.
Okay, well, yeah, you have no problem keeping your sword in your hand. You're not disadvantaged or eaten by the thing at all. But the
that's a
gem is still sturdy in there. The DC has gone down by 1.
All right.
wow.
One. Yay.
You like one.
By one.
One.
And I would say that counts as my action. I don't think I would move. I'm just tunnel vision on this gem.
All right.
Part of me thinks that the house is moving, and if I get the gem out, maybe it's like the power source of the house.
The house is moving. You're hearing the ravens in the cages outside. They are squawking like crazy. They are angry. They're very alert to the situation. You can, as you take a look through the little windows, you can see scarecrows moving in, closing towards your friends. And it is Poochie's turn.
That was Mylena's
Oh
turn.
boy.
Oh yeah, no, it's Marlene's turn. That's right.
Yeah, it
Oh,
just
it's
was.
me.
Yeah. Here we go.
It's me, your girl.
Malena.
Okay. It's me. All right. I think Midnight and I discussed it's like we
Get me in
either
there.
yeah, but we have to also Krim is dying. Krim is unwell right now, and you are the only one who can heal them. So did we want to like I know we kind of talked about it where like you were going to like you want me to carry you to the house, but do you want me to wait until you like touched a Krim, or are we just gonna hope for the best? Because I don't think anyone has any revivify.
I think at this point it might be a YOLO. I'm starting to run real low on spells. like dangerously low.
Okay.
The hag is dead, but there are threats around you closing in.
Yeah. So I guess if like, so you don't want to wait, like you want me to pick you up and take you to the house?
The house is more of a threat than than the scarecrows, unfortunately, because
okay,
you would have seen me get
Krim?
almost a one shot by a leg beam.
Okay, I will follow your lead then. I'm in my bird form, so I will use my action to pick up Midnight and yeet her to the house with my so action it to pick her up and fly. I think why am I so zoomed out?
You're picking up Midnight, who's over here, and leaving Krim over there.
Where is Midnight?
Krim's right beside you, and
yeah, I know Midnight's over here. Yeah, I have to, unless I can carry both of them, in which case I will.
No.
In my hybrid form.
No.
Then I'm gonna I'm gonna yell at Poochie before I leave. Poochie, protect Krim, and then I'm going to fly over here, pick up Midnight.
Okay,
and then
give me an animal handling check.
See if Poochie
while you do that, incidentally.
Oh boy.
To see if Poochie listens to you.
Poochie
DC is 13. You're a part ranger.
No, I'm not.
Poochie is oblivious to what you just said.
She's not a ranger anymore.
I'm not a ranger anymore.
Oh, well, that's... Yeah, okay.
Because, her eyesight got gibbed.
That's true.
Yeah, I got gibbed.
Which you just have to be an archer with...
She doesn't have no eyes anymore, Greg.
I got black eyes. I got them.
You picked up Midnight.
Yep, and then I will use all of my fly speed to get her to the house, because I can fly 100 feet. If I have
Not
to.
with her carrying somebody, it would be half speed.
So I will just make it there. Then, because it was here.
I just need to be moved there. What's the selected button? God.
How far can you move per turn? Can you fly per turn?
50 feet. I'll just get there.
Okay.
Because it was 10 feet to get to her, and then it's another 40 to get to the house. So then I'll yeet her in the window.
Well, you get half speed with so
I can with my bonus action I can get there.
Gotcha.
Because I'm still that rogue mother.
Yeah.
I'm still a rogue.
Me through that window because
this
house.
Okay, so I guess
thrown through.
That's got to be some kind of roll, but it won't be too bad if you guys are. You can have advantage on it.
Okay.
So I guess either one of you can make either an athletics or acrobatics roll. It's
I could
DC
attempt an
14
athletics.
Advantage.
I am pretty acrobatics would be more my jam.
And I can athletics myself if need be because I'm proficient.
So you can both make one if you want. Yeah, both make one of them. And if either one of them is
I'm gonna
14,
make an acrobatic. I'm gonna make an acrobatic.
Unless somebody rolls a 1, that's not good.
You said at advantage or normal?
Okay. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, okay. You both roll an advantage. Okay. Yeah. Midnight. Somehow, as the boards of this house even move, and to avoid your form as they seem scared for a second, you crash through. You crash through the window that's just a little bit too small for you, and boom, you're inside the house. Right beside you is Mira, and she's trying to use your foot and her rapier to leverage this gem out.
Do you need some help?
It does not smell great in there.
Oh. We talked about nothing about smell before.
And Mira, as she's prying this, she's gonna look back at Midnight. She's gonna say, "I swear, I stuck to the plan until the plan no longer works."
Yeah, fair.
Okay, Melina, that's your turn.
That is it. I did what you asked me to do.
Now it's
I'm having a bird crisis. I'm having a bird crisis right now.
Now you can ignore the house completely.
Poochie runs beside the fire because he doesn't want to go in the fire, and he starts pounding on the Scarecrow.
Remember, everyone, alt-click your enemies.
My enemy is the house.
I don't have any enemies. I'm flying outside of a house.
Well, you see several green enemies.
I feel like I should have flown through the window, but I didn't have enough fly speed, so I'm going to die again.
Oh, that is a hit. Okay. 12,
Yeah.
so 6 damage. And then, so Poochie does a couple of tears at him, and the Scarecrow seems to be a little bit hurt. Actually very hurt.
Ooh.
That was good.
Super hurt.
Ouch.
That's perfect. Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Strength saving throw. It fell down too. Excellent.
And
Okay.
now it's prone.
So this Scarecrow
Oh, Poochie.
has been knocked down, It is not immune to prone, as Poochie has found out. And so that's Poochie's turn.
Now it's its turn.
It has no.
That's ours.
It's almost like it did not even register anything that you guys have said about what to hurt and what not to hurt. It's just hurting things that it thinks are friends of Baba Lysaga. Okay, so this Scarecrow... Is it really... It's the prone Scarecrow. That's funny.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I screwed up. Okay, Scarecrow stands up, and it's terrified of Poochie, but it wants revenge.
No, Poochie. Yay, Poochie.
No. But it does have a multi-attack, so it's going to try one more time. Luckily, Poochie is a better target for it than Krim.
Poochie is adept.
But now, it is the Creeping Hut's turn.
Oh, no.
I need both of you guys
I'm
to
gonna
make
die.
me a dex saves.
I'm gonna die.
You said dex saves?
Everybody in the house, make me a dex save.
I'm not in the house, am I?
You're not in the house
No.
right now.
Let me check what one of my items does again, just to be safe. If I fail a dex
Alright.
save, I can use a reaction to say I succeed instead. Okay. 'Cause I have the Ring of Evasion, so I'm probably gonna fail. So I'm probably gonna use one of its 3 charges.
That's
Okay.
cute ring of evasion.
Mira manages to stay on her feet.
It's a dex save, right?
Yeah.
The house is moving around, and you're in it, so it's difficult to keep your footing when it shifts. And that's exactly a save. Okay, so the
I
house...
didn't even need it.
Midnight, you are in the house as well. I'll put you over there. So the house has to take a new aim at something, and Melina, you're right there.
Oh boy.
It's going to do 2 roots at you,
You're
Oh,
gonna
shit.
get hurt.
and 1 at Poochie.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Ooh,
Do you
that
have mage
hurt.
armor up?
It
Oh,
gonna
I
hit
don't.
regardless, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter, but
What did
Remember,
it roll?
you have uncanny dodge.
I do have uncanny dodge.
So you can
Um,
half it.
I can't see it right now because I'm trying to load it on my boyfriend's computer because it was like
Yeah,
glitching
it's like
out real
right
hard.
in front of you.
Yeah, no. I meant like the damage if I have taken any damage.
Yeah, I can't see even the to hit.
Didn't seem to roll.
Yeah, I saw
I mean,
like
it
root.
rolled, but
Oh,
it
there
was
it
goes.
just- the chat's just delayed a little bit.
Oh, right, because there's a save or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Damage roll. 30 damage from the first rock.
I will be uncanny dodging that real good.
Okay.
No, that was just the 2 hit. No.
Second rock hit
Yep.
as well
I'm gonna die
for 34 damage.
for 34 damage.
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing this on my D&D Beyond page because I don't have the thing in front of me. Sorry, 34.
34. Oh, wait. It seems
Oh.
like one of them was
Oh.
a 30 and one of them didn't roll damage yet.
Oh, okay.
So 34 was the
heal my-
first damage. So you
Okay,
have
so that I only take 17.
17. So the second damage is it might be less. 28.
Okay. God, the
Okay.
ow.
And then-
I'm at like 21. I'm 21 hit points. Yeah.
And then it's going to attack Poochie with its third attack.
The uncanny dodge only works on one attack, so.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
I halved the
Then she took the
34 and then I took the 28. So I only have
Dang.
21 health left.
You're still up?
I am still up.
Nice.
I think
I
she
have
has
64
like
64 health points.
because
What
you're
I got?
close to my HP, so oof.
Yeah.
Oh, Poochie's pissed.
Okay, so
I don't know
Poochie
why
this isn't working.
Poochie actually makes a claw attack at the Scarecrow because he got hit, and he doesn't like getting hit. And so he does an extra
Oh, you have Poochie selected as well.
22 damage to the Scarecrow. Oh, jeez, yeah, okay. Did he do 22 damage to himself? No, he didn't. Okay. Yeah, Poochie selected from the attack from the house. But yeah, so the house just hit two of its like basically chicken feet, like your feet, but 30 times as big. Right in the chest, two of those to Milena, and then it picks up a rock and throws a rock over at Poochie and hits him in the shoulder. And Scarecrow.
Oh no.
This one will have to, I guess, turn on Milena.
And try to reach Milena. Because I don't know how. Isn't she in the air?
Oh, are you in the air?
Yeah, I'm in the air.
Okay.
I would be in the air because I had to yeet Midnight through a window.
Then it would also
And the
run
thing's
towards
standing.
Poochie, I guess. Or it would
Get away
actually
from
try
our
to stab or
Poochie!
claw in through the bars of this thing. It'll give the guy a positive to its AC. But the
And he's
raven,
gonna be pissed.
he's
if we
going to try to kill the
Poochie.
raven in the cage.
Yeah, she said she would
Oh,
kill us
no.
if Poochie died.
And that's a miss.
Ooh. Mrs.
Yeah.
Alina, Mrs. Wereraven.
Oh, it gets one more though. It's multi-attack.
Nothing is working for me right now.
Oh. Oops.
You
Sorry,
had
you're not
both
supposed to be
selected
selected
again.
there. So you can ignore that claw attack there, Melina.
Oh, I can't see it. The foundry is not opening for me.
Gotcha.
So I'm using my theater brain.
Okay,
Theater
so
of
the
mind.
wereraven is hit and it's scared of the thing. It's looking very bloodied in the cage, very upset. Midnight. You are standing in a shaky house, holding somehow your feet under you.
I will go over to Mira and well, something rolled. Not for me. But I'll go over to Mira and ask if I can help in any way.
We need to get that.
I'm guessing I've seen the glowing gem and the weird floorboards and all that.
Did you see the gem? Yeah. It's
I'm gonna try to go for it.
it's quite obvious that this hut is magically animated by this gem. It's protecting the gem. It's got teeth out now at this point that it's made out of, its roots and everything underneath it. So it's kind of like reaching into the innards of this tree, into the core, into the heart of it, and trying to pull out something that it doesn't want you to do, but...
Yeah, Bandai's gonna try and pull it out. It's athletics, right, to try and pull the gem out?
It'll be in athletics, yeah. Now it's one
Come
lower
on.
than it used to be.
Come on, lucky dice, please.
Oh, ho, ho.
Hey, does a 25 yank it out, Greg?
Okay. So the house stops moving, and you feel that it doesn't stop moving completely. It was in motion, and it just like kind of hovers there for a second as you feel the gem wiggle loose, and you have this huge surge of energy pass through blowing you back. Let's just go with D6 damage to each of you in the house there,
Okay.
just as a incidental
Knockback damage.
force back damage of 3 damage as you're both blown backwards towards the outside walls. Midnight, the gem goes flying out of your hand, but it does come out of the thing as well, and it's on the floor. The house topples to the ground, its legs breaking underneath it. You're hearing snapping of wood. It doesn't come down to a nice settling like it did before. It's just like it stopped being animated and then couldn't hold its position and just fell and broke. And the dried logs cracking and shattering wood everywhere around it. You have defeated the
Stupid house.
moving fortress, the creeping hut of Baba
Lasagna
Lysaga.
hut.
That was a good athletics roll. So yeah, you got the gem. Scarecrow.
+7.
This Scarecrow is going to run up and
Come on.
look at Krim, I guess. This is the only thing it can
He's already
reach.
Unconscious.
It's going to make a claw attack, seeing if he is conscious or not.
No.
So, well, you can't be scared because you're unconscious. But yeah, I think that's 2 failed saves. If it hits, right? It was an automatic
It's
crit.
cannot
one.
I cannot load Foundry, so you have to tell me what you rolled.
Oh, well,
Unless
it rolled
it's
a 20
crit,
to hit.
It's 1.
It rolled a 20
Yeah.
to hit, which is an automatic crit if it hits, because you're unconscious. So that was 2 death saves.
That's 2 failed death saves.
And
I thought it had to be a natural
Oh.
crit.
No,
Yeah,
if you're
it-
unconscious, it crits automatically. But it has to
You
be
have to
within
hit.
5 feet.
Yeah, it's within 5 feet of you.
yeah. But it has a multi-attack too.
So it's just gonna kill him.
So it's
Oh
going
my
to attack
gosh,
again.
How about we don't?
So it might miss.
It's not
Never know.
gonna miss a monk.
It does have advantage though,
It's not gonna miss.
because you're on the ground, right? Normal. 18. Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
And with that, you hear a... What kind of a sound does Krim make as the last little bit of life
Well,
leaves
Krim
her
was
body?
unconscious after the impact, trying to do all they could to bring down the witch.
True.
So you mostly just hear tearing, right?
Yes.
So while you guys are
I
celebrating
think it's
your...
just like a quick slash.
And then quiet.
Well, fuck.
Okay. Scarecrow, this guy, he is going to come up. And I guess he's going to run towards Melina. Oh, he can't.
I'm in the air.
The house
He's
is
going
on
to
the
try to run
ground, I
up towards
think.
the house, I guess. He's running up to the steps of the house to kind of block the pathway, and he doesn't have enough movement to get into the house to join you guys, so... Ironically enough, that's the Orwin Scarecrow. And this one here can join his buddy fighting Poochie, I guess. 30 feet. He's just right on the edge of the fire pit. These guys will make some... Poochie's looking like he can take it, probably.
But we'll need some assistance. soon.
He's not looking too hurt right now,
Oh.
just to let you guys know. And they
Who's
keep
took
missing
that
him
route like
too,
a
so...
champ then?
If they keep missing him and he's not looking hurt. So it would be Krim's turn right now. But
Would.
Why couldn't those roll on freaking Krim? This is BS.
you guys notice as Krim is lying there in the dirt underneath Baba, very different mist forming around than when Baba started dissolving.
Oh, no.
This is a more of the same color of mist that happened the first time the PC died. So Krim is being
Time for the
gatewayed away.
Which ironically was Krim. All right. So I'm just going to use one of my bardic inspirations because I marked it on my D&D Beyond sheet, but I didn't roll it here. So I'm just going to do that just so my sheet's up to date. So ignore that. And then I'm going to, if this thing's coming up to the house, I'm going to try to get a jump on it and just charge it with my rapiers. But as a bonus action first, I'm going to cast Hexblade Curse on it.
So this is the Scarecrow right in front of you, you're saying?
Yep.
The Orwin Scarecrow?
That is the Orwin-faced Scarecrow.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yes, the white one is.
As
the
you're
Orwin.
doing this-
So I go, I see a Scarecrow moving, and I go, and I'm charging, and I'm about to attack, I'm about to curse it, and then I see its face. And I, like, halt in my heels, and I'm going to do, like, a flip and try to kick him in the head to knock him out.
Backflip.
Okay. Yeah. You can tell he's hardy. He might take a little more than a kick in the head, being a animated Scarecrow now and all. He's not the same Orwin he used to be.
I'll do like a Black Widow move and try to do a chokehold on him. Like.
Okay. Try to get him in a grapple while.
Mm-hmm. So a grapple check, I guess. So, well, I'm gonna fail this. But I'm gonna try because that's what I would do. Acrobatics or athletics? Athletics, right?
For the grappler, yeah. He rolled a 12.
I rolled a 2.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Okay, so he for a second there, you're pretty sure that he recognizes you in a way, and he holds off himself, and you have this awkward moment where nobody does anything really bad to each other, and some of that threw you guys off.
I'll be like, Orwin, it's me. Go over there and wait.
You don't see the response you're hoping for. He definitely seems possessed. He's very confused looking. He looks over at midnight, and the normal terror comes back. The rage comes back. It's a normal evil Scarecrow when he's looking at somebody else.
All right, if I see that, I'll just step into his line of vision. I'm doing like a, what's that, like from Jurassic Park, where I'm like staying in the line of vision instead of the blind spot.
Okay.
Like the raptors? Are you raptoring him right now?
Okay, give me a performance check.
I'm
Incidental
totally
performance check then.
Do your Barty thing.
Yeah, this is a total bard moment. You're trying to distract a Scarecrow.
She does.
You do. Orwin is currently entranced, unable to look at anybody else because you jump in front of him when he does.
and I'll kind of like say out of the side of my mouth, Midnight, go clear the others.
All right. Melina.
It's just me. All right,
Revenge
I
time.
don't have any healing potions or anything, do I?
Nope.
I don't know if that's the thing I have.
You probably do have one healing potion, yeah, from your supplies, and the winery
Yeah, but
and stuff.
I don't have Revivify or anything. So the point is null and void. But I am going to go.
I think everybody has a greater.
I'm going to go try and pick up my little baby, Krim.
Crim's poofed in smoke, I think.
Krim
already.
is poofed into
Krim
smoke.
has already disappeared. Okay, then I am raging.
He's already went into the spookies.
It's already gone to the spookies. Okay, I'm going to. So Mira is having a moment with the Scarecrow. Did I see her like performance dance off, or am I still too high in the air?
No, you probably saw her come out of the house. You can.
Okay.
The house is in pieces now, so.
It's shambles.
It's a shamble.
It's in shambles like the economy.
So I'm going to then go and defend Poochie. So I'll fly back over here, down in front of Poochie. Whoop. And I will, with a, I will cast
Thing.
darkness.
Okay, you are
Darkness.
inside Poochie.
Oh, I'm inside Poochie. Well, I didn't need to be in.
Yeah.
Oh, Poochie moved. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Okay. I'm going to cast darkness.
Oh,
So, yeah, this is a new thing no one's ever seen me do yet.
why
Gonna
are all
do
these
it.
scarecrows hexed? They all got hexed when one got hexed. Oh boy.
The tokens might. Ooh. Now I see
I'm
it.
casting it on my blade, on my short sword.
Okay.
So it's there, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to then smack the nearest scarecrow to me. And I'm just gonna smack him.
Okay.
And it's gonna be
Oh no, it's targeting everything.
why is it targeting everything? I'm only
Because your
clicking.
darkness targeted everything.
Oh no, how do I undo? How do I
Alt
abort?
click, alt click, alt click.
Alt click. I don't know, I'm clicking. Okay, what is this?
It auto
thing
targets
here?
when you put on a template.
Oh, swarm of
alt click
maggots.
yourself.
I'll click myself. Okay. Okay. I think I'm unselected. Did I do it? Did I do a thing?
Yes.
I think you did.
Oh,
Try again.
okay. Okay.
Try one more again.
One more time. I'm gonna smack it to the. Oh, the swarm of maggots is unselected. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay,
Do
you.
it anyways.
Okay, whatever. I'm only selecting the scarecrow.
You got this.
There.
I got
there
this.
it is.
I'm gonna attack it with advantage. The natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
That's a critical hit. So
Let's
that will
get
be.
critical.
And then I'm going to
critical.
do sneak attack because it can't see me. Because that is a thing that I
did
can
you do sneak
now.
attack crit?
I haven't sneak attack crit yet. No, I can't speak words.
Okay.
It's not. There we
It's
go.
a pile of blood, I think.
So I'm just gonna
Critical.
heal the maggots up after.
Yeah. So that should be double
it's
for some
dead.
reason. Did I do it?
I think
Did I
it's
do
dead.
it?
I think it
You
died
have
before you even
killed the
sneaked.
scarecrow.
Good.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Killed
I'm
Avare's brother.
good. R.I.P. I don't
Or
care.
Mira. Is it Mira? What's the
No, that
Scarecrow
was a
family?
different scarecrow. But it's
Yeah.
Mira's patron.
Yeah, good thing I didn't go attack that one. So I if you could see me right now, which nobody can because I'm in a shroud of darkness. There's just
Shroud of darkness.
black tears running down my face, like black ichor almost, and just
So
shadows.
You're crying black and you're in a pool of inky darkness.
Yeah. Oh
She's
yeah.
Batman.
I'm Batman. No, so
No
I'm just
wonder you crit with all that edge.
yeah, it's really edgy. So yeah, I'm just if once if you could see me in the darkness, if anyone else can see in the darkness.
Can you give us a really edgy one-liner to button it up?
Oh, that's too much pressure. Too much pressure buttoning up.
Wait. You should have been afraid of me, Scarecrow.
Yep, Batman. I'm very much Batman.
She's known as Batbirdman.
Batbirdman. Yeah, I have wings and I'm just gross right now. Good. All right. That's it. That's all I can do. In my darkness.
And nobody sees it because it's
Nobody
in
sees
darkness.
it, but I can see it. And that's all that matters.
We
Nobody
just he-
sees you do the cool things.
That's
we
all
just
right.
hear stab stab. You should have been afraid of me, Scarecrow.
Just wait till I drop this, you guys. Just wait.
Krim rolls their eyes from the grave.
Krim, no, you're not dead. Don't speak those words.
Okay, I am
Just
not.
doing spookies.
Yeah, just doing spookies. Yeah, my Were Raven side definitely not as good as it once was.
Okay, so in summary, I was having problems with the trying to get the darkness effect to do stuff, but
That's fine.
so that's your turn then.
Yep, that was my action, bonus action, and my movement.
And so you see that there's that were-raven in the cage beside you now. It can't see. But neither can the scarecrow that's in front of it.
Nope,
So-
everything's blind. Everything has disadvantage.
But you,
Except for me, I get advantage.
because you're Batman.
But you notice as you thinking that, nothing else is going to have advantage or whatever, when you're doing all that and you're thinking about that, one of those scarecrows looks directly at you.
Oh, balls.
Oh, fuck.
And it's Poochie's turn. But Poochie's freaked out right now. And he's going to roll a confusion dice
To see what he hits.
because he is like, what is going on?
Spooked it.
That's
Ooh, I
fair.
did 2 R's.
Okay.
Oh, he's smart. He's going to go towards
Yeah.
what he remembers to being something. So it's
Smart
going to be
boy.
disadvantage. But he will attack the scarecrow. Oh, wow. You got him.
Ooh.
Good job, Poochie.
I have mage armor on, so I don't think it's been
Whew.
a thing.
All
But
right.
I did it.
It should be 13 plus dex.
Yeah, which I think it only bumps me up one more than my normal armor class, so it's like 16 instead of 15.
Yeah, whatever.
Better
Which,
than
you know.
15.
Better than 15.
That's true. Okay, Poochie does a number on that guy, so that's Poochie's turn. Does a little bit more damage. The scarecrow you killed doesn't get to go. The creeping hut is now Kaputski. Somehow.
Yes.
It's 263 hit points are mooted.
They didn't matter
Noise.
one bit, because screw you, house.
That was a
Yes.
ridiculous. I don't know how you rolled 25 athletics. That's great.
Plus 7 athletics.
Yeah.
That was great.
I am the
Yeeted
straight
her through a
character.
window.
This
And I yeeted her
scarecrow
through the window.
the scarecrow that's been attacking the raven in the cage reaches in and does 2 more attacks, but this time they're at advantage because the raven does not have the dark vision. Does he?
Well, you
Ravens have dark
No.
vision, but the scarecrow wouldn't be able to see unless it can see through magical darkness.
Yeah,
Like this
it's
is a magical darkness. This isn't
That
just
is
normal
magical.
darkness.
That's right.
So
Yeah,
everyone
so
should
he
have
can't
disadvantage
see.
but me, and it can't see anything.
That's right. It's
So-
magical
So
darkness.
he
That's-
can't see Kaputski.
That's why I asked if I had true like blind sight kind of.
Yeah,
essentially, that I
you
could-
do. They have dark vision. That's why I was like,
They got
dark
the
vision.
sneaky.
I'm gonna be that guy and say I think the scarecrows have what is it? It's not dark vision, but it's
I don't think they have blind
I don't think-
They,
sense.
they
I
have
don't
blind
think they have-
sight. They have
No.
blind sight up to 60 feet.
Not that I remember.
No, okay.
not on the stats I have.
Oh, it must be the blights then. Sorry.
Mhm.
They're similar.
I was
That's
looking
what
at that
I'm
because like
confused.
scarecrows, from what you think they are versus 5e scarecrows, they're not the same thing necessarily.
Yeah.
Your imagination versus So,
Yeah.
but anyways,
Anyways, they started dying.
this one is very scared of the fire that's next to as well. Now that it can't even see it. So,
He
anyways,
didn't
yeah,
Pops into it.
the thing has disadvantage, so I guess it's gonna do one more
He's gonna do an attempt.
because it would hit with that one, but that one doesn't hit. Okay. Sorry about that. Now it's Midnight's turn. Midnight.
So I'm going to whisper to Mira to, once she's finished up with this one, to look for the gem, because I know it's somewhere in the rubble. But I need to take care of Scarecrow in the distance. So I whisper that to Mira, and I'm just gonna go over to the Scarecrow, which I believe I have just enough movement, which I measured earlier. Ba-da-ba, then. Should be enough. That's weird. 5, 10, 15, 20. Almost enough. Do I have anything I can just throw at it?
Huh?
I'll just have to use command because paladins don't get ranged spell attacks because, of course. Yeah. I'll just point out and use the command drop to
Okay.
the Scarecrow. Let me
So-
just do the
so
point thing so I can.
wisdom save. Charisma or wisdom?
Yes.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Let me see if I can just.
You might be able to select him and do it.
cast. Yeah. It goes to Game Master, so.
It should go to Game Master. I'm just gonna do the save.
Yeah, the DC should be 15.
Oh,
On a fail, it drops its weapon. And it drops its
it
weapon.
has dropped its weapon. So I'll mark this one as
It uses its action on its turn to follow the command. So
Yes.
he loses his turn as well.
Yeah, so it's on its turn, it just drops the weapon and ends its turn. Cause command. Yay.
okay.
And that will be Knight's turn. 'Cause she
That's
can't
a
get close
simple enough term that a Scarecrow can follow you. And the next Scarecrow up, we have three more Scarecrows, and then okay, so this one does what you said, drops its weapon, and it's just kind of waiting there. It's confused, and
It's like, what happened?
well, it doesn't really have weapons as claws, but it drops its claws to its sides and like, you know,
It cuts its hands off.
it does this, but it's like, you know,
Just
becomes
pulls
a
them
regular
off.
Scarecrow again for a minute.
This is like, okay.
Orwin Crow scare
Or
Orwin.
Crow.
The scare Orwin doesn't want to attack Mira, but it doesn't know what to do with, like, it's totally confused. You're doing your dance thing. It's gonna try to like turn away from you, but back away, you know, like just kind of. It's confused. It's moving around, disoriented. Am I angry? Why am I angry? Doesn't know. This one is in darkness, being attacked, so it will disadvantage claw attacks at you, Milena.
All right.
5 to hit
No.
and
Nope.
7.
No.
Nicely done with the darkness. And so
Yes.
yeah, this thing's stumbling around, and it missed twice. It missed once kind of badly. So I'm just gonna roll a d20 for its. Oh, come on.
Wrong symbol.
Yeah. Okay, no, it manages to keep its footing. And then, yeah, I guess we'll go. To a different part of the world.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Did you just do the Batman thing?
Yes.
Because we got Batbird Man.
Oh, yeah.
Batbird man.
I am
It's
Batbird
stupid.
Man.
Krim, this is a familiar room to you now.
Hey, here I am again.
As you
Oh,
reappear
boy.
in a pile of smoke, you can see all these
Well, the
gems.
smoke is piled up.
Yeah, like a constipated pile of smoke that
The smoke is constipated.
becomes a
Oh,
Krim.
Oh no. This is smelly smoke.
It becomes a Krim over time. And yeah, you are looking around the room, you see these things that you recognize as, you know, you've been here before. These gems are calling out to you, much like the ones the green gems are nowadays. But in a more tainted sense. These you're able with your monk knowledge and skills to know that these amber gems, much the same as the green gems, have been used to store the essence of the Fey gods. These must be storing the essence of something else entirely. And they all call out to you, let's make a deal. Come over here.
I want another blind bird. I want another blind bird. I want another blind bird.
Blind monk go kya.
Is make a deal. Make a deal. What do you get out of this deal?
Nothing important. Come. No, come to me. They're all echoing with this cacophony of whispers and...
Are you lying to me?
Oh, I would never lie. I'll tell you the truth. You're getting a bunch of different answers from all the gems around the room.
Is there a way out of Barovia?
I can show you the way. Yes, of course. There is a way for all of us. You seek a
Well,
way.
Show me the way.
Yeah, I mean, do you want me to pick a gem to show you the way, or do you want to have a say in which way you travel, I guess? Because there are 16 different gems that are calling out to you. One less than last time.
I was gonna say, did the one that I picked turn off?
No, but the one that Krim picked last time has turned off.
Have you seen my friend? She was recently here.
Oh, yes, of course. Your friend is our friend too.
But I want to be her friend.
Come, let us make a deal, a pact of sorts. I am the nine-eyed spider. I will help you climb.
Spiders are delicious. I used to hunt them.
You've got a lot of gems echoing your ear. What can I help you with? What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? You keep speaking of deals.
You hear like a familiar buzz, and it's a delicious sound. It's the sound of those grasshoppers that you love in that field
I sure love grasshoppers.
from back home. Those tasty treat grubs that were just like irresistible ice cream treats.
I love
And
them in Aracroca ice cream.
one of the gems seems to be making that sound. Another one feels like it's cold when you approach it.
I want to speak to one that talked to Melina.
Oh, I have offered my gifts to your friend. And yeah, you see a gem that seems to be glowing a little bit more than usual. A little bit more than the other ones. Do you want to touch it, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So as as something happened before, and I guess it happens again, you guys all notice outside back in Barovia, or back in what we know as
Stinky land.
Berez in the swamps, Krim shows up again. But now they are surrounded by mist. Krim shows up, completely blind, with a blind sense of 60 feet, much like Melina did not too long ago.
I can see her bones. I can see my bones.
So we have two flyers that follow the same god who are now blindsided. That is hilarious.
There was no deal made. It was just like, touch this crystal. What is the deal?
If you wish to come back to life, I
just
can
wanted
bring
to
you
talk
back
to the
to
one
life.
that talked to Melina.
And you
Grim
touched
never
it.
said anything about coming back to life.
You touched it.
You touched it.
Touching it is the trigger.
That's the trigger. Touching it brings you back.
Touched it.
That's
It wants.
That's
you
like
feel
signing
actually
a deal with
that
the devil because
while
you
you-
touched the contract it handed you.
While
like-
you feel that
Because I thought it was gonna give me a little more discourse.
okay, well, if you feel like that happened too soon for you, then like you get close to the gem, okay,
Yeah, it's not okay.
and it's the one that had I helped your friend. I can help you too. I can bring you back. You have more to do.
Do I? I
Of
could
course.
just stay here, and I think my friends will all show up here sooner or later.
Oh, I hope so.
Me too.
Okay, so yeah, Krim just stays there. Okay. We come back
Welcome
to
back.
What are you? What do you want?
I have been here a long time. I just wish to leave, just like you.
Leave Barovia?
Of course. Are
How
we
did
not
you get here?
all prisoners together?
Oh, I see. So you want to do a prison break, yes?
You think you see, but you shall see with my gifts.
Okay. I will help you escape.
Touch the gem.
Okay. Grabs the gem.
Sealing the deal.
I don't even know the deal I made. I think
Bringing
I guess I
back.
care.
And
I don't know
yeah,
what I did.
Krim, being a monk, you are in tune with your ki, with your essence, and you feel that although yes, it is filled up again, it is rejuvenated, you have full hit points, full ki points, everything to get back again. But it doesn't feel the same wholesome Krim that you used to be. There's something a little bit more
Evil
tainted about it.
people.
Apart from the obvious fact that you can't see anything and your eyes have been replaced by blacked out holes, that there are more changes in you that you realize that only because you're aware of your own ki and your own energy, so acutely aware of it that you can tell that there is a dark force feeding on you constantly. It's in tune with you now. You have a chain to it, a tie to it of sorts. And so now we're all back,
here together.
and I can bring Krim back into this world and put you back into. You can roll initiative, I guess, to join the fray that's going on beside you.
Oh, you'd be able to see me, if depending on where you got your.
Oh yes. Oh look, it is a bright day.
No, you cannot see the
Up to
bright day
60
anymore.
feet away.
But you just
so
see
that's- I
shadows.
got
You
it.
just see shadows.
18
But you see.
for initiative. Oh, so it's like a bat
Like,
vision.
like it's like yeah, like devil, like Daredevil sight.
Ah,
Shadows and grays, and you can see your insides are your outsides. But you can
I
see
am-
through my magical shroud of darkness right now.
I am like Melina now. I can see with bat senses.
I'm Batbird.
I am
What?
Batbird.
I'm Batbird. And I look over and like, so you see me, and I look creepy AF. There's like black goo dripping from my eyeballs and like darkness coming from my wings, and just I look real spooky.
Oh my gosh, I'm so envious. Krim is so envious. Like,
Do you look different? Krim?
I think there's the feathers are all a bit bleached towards the tips.
Oh, that's dope. I love it.
And you have no eyeballs.
Oh, you got a different deal than me. I have black eyeballs, not no eyeballs.
Oh, you have no eyeballs here. I'll just put a bandana over it. Okay. This is really cool. Yes.
You look so cool, Krim. I have an urge to murder more. Is that normal? Do you have that urge? I feel like I love to stab, and I like try and like when it comes around to my turn, I'm just gonna stab the closest thing, like the closest scarecrow.
I do feel a little more murdery, you know?
All right,
Like,
Krim has
maybe it's not so bad.
Krim has returned and put on a ninja bandana, whatever it's called, bandana. And it's Mira's turn.
And Krim will say, "They will fear the skies."
As you do
How
this,
is that, Melina?
as you do
That's
this
so good.
dance, Mira, trying to keep Orwin's attention as he backs away from you, you see Krim. I guess just on the edge of this darkness, you see Krim kind of reappearing and then stepping into the darkness. Let's just say, I guess. And you're up.
What's on the battlefield? I don't actually see the tabletop.
It's just a bunch of scarecrows and Mira.
A special
Uh,
scarecrow and then 3 other scarecrows.
Okay, so Krim will see a nearby torch with their supervision and dual wield torches, and then go to town on the scarecrow like a fire dancer.
Okay. So there's one right in front of you that's hurt, and there's one behind the were-raven cage that's not as hurt. So it's like full health. So which one do you want to go after? You could flank with Milena.
Are there any in darkness?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's
2.
both of them.
One's flankable,
Yeah, one's flankable, and then the other one is
existing.
15
yeah.
feet to
Okay.
move into flanking position.
Okay, got my D&D Beyond up. Actions. And we're gonna go to town. So all these are advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because you can see.
18 and an 8. So 18 to hit.
Okay, torch is 1d4 plus dex, I guess.
They do. Torches are.
You're-
Well, the thing is, I can use.
You can use monk.
Unarmed fighting to increase the damage to 1d6.
1d6.
So a
okay.
torch adds 1 fire damage.
Right. But not on scarecrows.
Okay. Well, I mean, it just does 1 fire damage. A torch does.
But it does more to scarecrows.
Oh,
oh yeah,
okay.
it doubles them.
Okay.
Doubles it.
Fire.
That's an 18 to hit for 5 damage, plus 1 from fire, making it 6.
Okay.
The 23 to hit. And then
Yeah.
I'll see if it crits. Nope. And an additional 6 plus 1 fire damage. And then Fury of Blows.
Yeah,
Or-
D&D Beyond's great.
It's pretty close to
D&D
dead now.
Beyond.
20 to hit.
That's a hit, and yeah, that'll do it.
And a total of 5 damage. And this is a kick. So no extra fire.
Okay.
And
That
then,
did it. It's fallen down. Your foot
over.
went through it.
So yeah, I think two torch attacks, and then like a bicycle kick, coming down and just ripping it in half.
You see
like
the
a-
scarecrow panicking that its shoulders are now on fire, and
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
It's like
pick it
it's like a sack of straw that's just been torn in half, and then Krim bursts through and says, "I in the night," and
Oh my
dash
God.
over to the last one, and then make another Talon attack. Oh no, I'm just gonna fly up in the air and I'm gonna drop down on him because that worked out so well last time.
Oh God.
Okay,
Okay, no
you
more
have-
death.
You
Yeah,
have
I'm gonna
used
go-
45 feet of movement to
Yeah.
get to him.
And then I'm gonna just drop down with an axe kick.
So how much movement do you have? 50 feet?
I have
'Cause you
65 feet.
It's Monk
Wow.
and Aarakocra.
Okay, so you
so-
can go up to 25 feet in the air, I guess, 30 feet. Yeah, 30 something feet, maybe even 40.
Okay. So 3d6 for 10 points of damage. And then I use my reaction to negate that. And then I'm gonna use my last talent attack. Rolling a, and it's a DC 13 dex save to avoid falling attacks if you want to use Xanathars. And if they're blinded, it would be a disadvantage. And the last attack is a 22 to hit.
You
dealing
get an
5
extra 1d4 damage thanks to Newborn Nerd.
It
neat.
rolled 6 for its dex save, so.
Okay, so the axe kick comes down. I think like the open talons slashing straw, sailing silently into the night, and a low sweep kick following it up as Krim spins action hero style on the ground, dealing 5 more points of slashing damage. Hi, kitty.
And you rolled the d6, was it? D4?
Yeah.
For the extra
Oh, the D4?
damage. Yeah, because you get 1d4 extra
oh, cool.
thanks to
Who
those
gave that?
points. Newborn Nerd.
Thank you, newborn nerd. Kitty says thank you.
Thank you very
That's for
much.
3 points of damage.
So that's so.
Meow, meow.
As complete.
Okay. So that thing's about half dead now too. And that does your turn, I believe, Krim.
And you will wish for a brain by the time we are done with you. Caw!
Oh my God.
I'm
Just
not
listening
sure
to
how
this
that-
is great.
The memes.
I'm not sure how all that worked out as far as turn order goes.
Real
And he
cool.
got like kind of a surprise round because he showed up from being dead. Woo!
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
let's just do it like that.
Surprise!
Surprise, Krim's
Initiative
alive.
of 18.
What's that?
You get an
Initiative,
initiative
yeah.
of 18.
All right.
Woo!
Who do you guys think is up now? Then I think it was supposed to be Mira.
It would be Mira. I think it's the
Yeah.
top of the
round.
It's the
top
top
of the round.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Mira, you're up.
All right. So Mira will see Orwin back away and she'll kind of look at him and she will sing. I'm a little out of practice, guys, so sorry about this.
Sing a little ditty.
Yeah. It's like nighttime, Orwin. Now it's time to dream and dream how magical your life can be. Someday you'll be just fine. And if you hear this lullaby, then in your heart, you will know that it's time to sleep. And I cast suggestion to try and get him to go to sleep.
Nice.
Wow, that was amazing. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna definitely. What's
I mean,
that?
he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom save, and I'm gonna say that's a
Where's-
disadvantage
That was
because
so good.
you have put me at disadvantage with that.
So there's a new spell out from the recent publication.
Oh no.
I
Is
forget
it-
what
is
it's
it
called. It's
Sil-
called
is it
Silvery
Silver
Barbs.
Uh,
So you could give
terrible
disadvantage as a
spell.
reaction if you wanted to, if you have that spell.
He
Okay.
failed.
He sleep.
He totally failed, and he is. Well, it's a suggestion to sleep, or suggestion to, right?
It's a suggestion to sleep.
Uh,
Oh, night, night.
Considering he
Night,
isn't,
night.
he's not a things don't
Oh no.
generally work like that on him. But
Is he considered monstrous?
it's Orwin, and so Orwin, there must be enough of him left in there that he's not sleeping, but he's totally in this state of comatose now.
You put the human side asleep, and it just leaves the monster.
Yeah, exactly. So the monster's standing there, swaying, confused, unable to take control as the human
Wouldn't
side
it even
is.
be more feral because there's no human side? Now that it's dormant?
Well, there's something in there that must be fighting or doing something. Yeah.
Okay.
I would also like to point out there's an extra Scarecrow on the stage. Suddenly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me if I can. This one over here, and it's not on initiative anywhere either.
Oh.
It just suddenly appeared.
Oh, he's dead.
Okay.
There he was, dead.
Oh,
That was dead from last week.
It's like, oh, what are you doing here? Die.
No, he was already dead from last week. I
Okay,
didn't
it's
just
just not showing
God.
as a puddle of blood.
right.
Puddle
That's why,
of
because I
blood.
didn't have the blood thing working out in between sessions. All good. Yeah. I guess I can just delete him for you if it bothers you.
The OCD.
Mira, that
is
was great.
gone.
Melina, you're
Yeah,
up.
and also out of practice my butthole. Like,
Mhm.
let's just be perfectly
Wow.
honest with that. Out of practice my butthole. You sounded great. Knock it off.
Stop beating yourself up.
Yeah, how dare you? You want to hear
How
some
dare
shitty
you
singing?
be mean?
How dare you be mean to yourself? This is a positive channel. Only
If
I
you
can
wanted
be
to
mean to
hear,
me.
if you wanted to hear bad singing, flashback to Lee's one shot.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Okay.
Everybody
it's my
had to sing
turn.
Christmas carols to beat the boss.
I
Oh,
mean,
nice.
I have my
Oh.
fair share of bad singing for that too.
Okay. So there is only the one Orwin left.
There
There's
is
the
another
Orwin
scarecrow
and-
that
Oh,
Midnight
Oh,
has
then I'm
told to
gonna-
put down its weapon. There is one that is currently trying to kill a were-raven in front of Krim.
then I'm gonna fly right around and smack the fuck out of that.
There is also like a pile of maggots that looks like it's been crawling towards Krim's body, but when Krim died and disappeared, the maggots like all kind of and so they turn around and start crawling the other way. And they're gonna be at that raven in a few minutes.
Which
few
one?
minutes.
A few minutes. Yeah, we got time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to smack the one right
man.
in front of me. Right here. How do I click it again? Which one is it? Control.
Alt click.
Alt click. Alt click. I want it. Oh, there we go.
You'll have
And I'm going-
double advantage.
All the advantage.
Yeah. Advantage.
Super advantage.
I want to cast Booming Blade too. Is that like, can I do that? Because I have to still roll to hit. Is that a thing that I can do? I'm still unsure of how Booming Blade works, to be
Yeah.
perfectly honest.
You
with
have to have a melee weapon.
I do have a melee weapon. a
The
short
end.
sword. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna cast Booming Blade also with that attack.
That can be that attack. It can be Booming Blade.
Okay.
And then so you did 25 to hit, and
So you roll the booming
definitely a hit.
blades damage.
so you can roll Booming
Okay.
Blade damage. Yes.
Booming Blade. Where do I do the thing? How do I do you? There
Double
we
click your
go.
character, go to Booming Blade, go to damage.
Right, because when
Damage.
Mira had done it in the past, we said that it's your only attack because
Oh
it's
no! Don't
like a
not the
magic
bird.
attack.
Right.
the
I'm
other
not.
bird.
No, I'm doing it. I'm on abort.
Abort mission. It's too big.
Abort.
Abort. Okay, so three. I don't know why it's plus 0. I don't know why it's 0. I don't know how this works.
Mm.
Also sneak attack. Because
Why not?
I don't have to have anything anymore. It's nothing
It
matters.
healed for 3 instead of damaged for 3.
No, I put the 3 healing back on because that's
Okay.
if it moves. It takes an
Oh
additional
no!
3.
Does it
It-
take an addition?
I thought it was base damage, then more damage if it moved.
Yeah, because I'm
If
gonna
it
back
moves,
up.
it takes 2d8 damage.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's dependent on
So-
its movement.
so it already takes it. So I don't know if it's supposed to take my weapons attack and booming blade, but I don't know if it's whatever.
If
But
it
then I'm
moved, it
gonna
would take more damage from Booming Blade.
So when
It
you
takes
Okay.
attack,
Mhm.
it
ahead.
uses your weapon attack to make the attack. And
Okay.
it does 1d8 plus your weapon damage. plus
Okay,
your
it does do
sneak
my
attack.
weapon.
Which
And
is
then
It
0.
does do my
if
weapon.
If it moves, it takes an additional 2d8.
Why is
and-
my weapon attack 0 then? I'm a little. Oh, that's what the 0 is.
Let me
Yeah.
just
Because your
copy-
strength is an 8.
Oh, this is gonna zoom in chat, but screw it.
Probably.
But my
Copy paste the paragraph.
She's
my
using her
weapon
dex.
should be my dex. It should be dex. It shouldn't matter.
Yeah, so I would assume that it just didn't have that accounted for because
Ooh.
some of the stuff
Oh, I
I've put
didn't
in
mean to
here has
print it.
broken recently.
Just roll it.
So yeah, you can just roll.
manually.
And then do the damage for my short sword because it should still do short sword damage.
According
So
to the
it
text,
should
it
be
does.
an additional 1d8 damage at 5th level as well. So you should
Yeah,
have
so I'm
the
not fifth-
2d8
So I'm not
plus-
5th level in warlock yet. So
It's your
I
total
would.
level, not your.
Oh, it's my total level. Oh
Yep.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it should be another 2d8, and that skeleton, the scarecrow's dead now. Yeah.
Okay, it's dead. Okay, cool. I did a thing, guys. Look at me go.
Yay!
All right.
Cheers.
Cool. I did it. And then I suppose I will, if it's dead, I'll go smack the maggots around, or actually, I can fly over here with my movement because I still have lots of movement. And
Things
bring
are
my,
wrapping up here. The number of enemies around seems to be less. Although Krim has just had a violent thing happen, and Poochie is very scared about what's going on with the darkness everywhere around.
So the darkness should move with me to the other
Now
side.
I
Krim
can't
does
see.
violent things now.
I don't know how to move my darkness, but
I'll
Things
move it
are
for you,
happening.
but it
should
moved
go
with you,
where
and
I go.
you are right on in the darkness now currently.
She is over here.
I'm right in front of the scarecrow.
Yeah.
net.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So the
she's
Sorry.
darkness
making
should.
she's making me blind now,
My
Yeah.
bad.
so I can't
it's
do
fine.
anything on my turn.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm gonna smack the scarecrow again.
So the maggots are blind now too.
No, yeah.
So the one that
and I'm
dropped
gonna-
its hands down to its sides is staring at Midnight like, what's going on?
And,
And,
I'm gonna smack it.
You come up as everything goes black for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
This ball of darkness just moves in towards you, Midnight.
I'll click this guy. Attack. Normal. I don't know why it rolled that ability wisdom save. I don't know. So 22 damage.
Okay.
Normal. There we go. I did a thing.
22 to hit.
Gross. 5 damage.
Okay. All right. And that's your turn.
I think that's it.
Okay, so Poochie's turn. Poochie is scared. He tries to walk towards the fire where fire
should be able
was,
to
and it
see.
gets. Oh yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah,
Should
she
be
can
blinded
see
now.
now.
It just didn't update on my other thing here. Okay. Yeah, Poochie's just looking around. He's looking at Krim. Confused, looking for a sign of what's going on now.
Krim's turn
It's Krim's turn.
again.
Poochie
Okay.
is waiting on, is holding his action, waiting on something that Krim can tell it to do. So it might be able to do something.
Right. So Krim sees Poochie holding an action, and then there's two other.
It's like the help action for helping Krim.
There's two other scarecrows in the field.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Krim will say, "Poochie, make like the darkness, and rip them in two." And he's gonna point to one of the other scarecrows, and then like this, and then we'll lunge at a scarecrow, and with another flurry of attacks.
Okay, you can fly 40 feet into combat, into darkness, and you will be flanking a scarecrow with Melina. There is no scarecrow except for Orwin that.
Then that is what I do. I am Knight. I am the Nightwing.
Poochie looks on confused as Krim, with no eyes, disappears into
I'm wearing a bandana
a ball
over
of
my
darkness
eyes.
again.
You can't see that I do not have
That's true.
them. And
Bandana,
then I attack
bandana eyes.
with a 10 to hit, a 18 to hit, a 17 to hit, and another 10 to hit.
2 hits. But those were at advantage?
Yes.
So
The
both of them
Night
hit.
Wing has attacked.
Both of them hit then. Nightwing.
Yes. And then I do.
Crim gets another. Crim has 2 plus 1d4 damages.
Oh my
Excellent.
gosh.
Who gave them?
One's a Peter and one's a Forest Elf.
Thank you,
Oh.
Forest Elf. Thank you, Peter. And then I will use them right now to do an additional
2d4.
5 damage. So that the first strike deals 6. Naturally, an additional 5 from the bonus and 1 fire damage from the torch. And then
Ooh. I'm really enjoying that you're dark Crim now. This is making me so happy.
So that's 10 or 11?
Let's
go 11.
He's 11 plus 2 fire.
Oh.
So it'd be 13 damage. Darkness damage.
Darkness.
Imprisoning
Oh
me.
my god, we're gonna be so bad. Like, just I'm gonna cause darkness all the time, and we're just gonna run
Darkness.
around.
In midnight, will be
punch.
so sick of your shit. Because half the
It's-
team won't fucking see and will be rendered useless.
And the claw attack.
Half the team is birds that can see in the dark.
The other half can't and,
And
will
then
wildly hit and will not regret
Ugh.
anything.
Krem says, "What you cannot see, you cannot hit."
Okay, so you've hit with 2, and I only got 1 set of damage, I think.
Yeah, the second attack is a claw attack for 7 points of slashing.
Okay. All right, bonus action or
That was 4 attacks. Only 2 of them hit.
you had advantage though.
I did.
You did, because of me.
Do all the attacks at the beginning.
Okay. Lee is having a slowdown here, I think. Oh, wait.
Did he
Something just
disconnect?
happened.
I can't see his screen anymore.
He's frozen in smile face.
You
Yeah.
just put in
Like
zoom back.
slightly
I don't know what
that's
that
like
means.
slightly terrifying.
Yeah.
I can't even see a screen, so I have no idea what's going
I'm
on.
gonna just say that
Darkness.
Krim pulverizes this scarecrow in the darkness there, and
Me loop to my turn, because I'm the only thing not dead next.
yeah, exactly. We are pretty much out of combat order now. You guys have at midnight. Is there something you want to do?
Guess. You said the scarecrow's basically comatose.
Well, the one that was in front of you, you can't see
No,
it anymore.
The other
But
one.
the other one, the Orwin-looking one,
'Cause I believe I would have
is
seen that
kinda
before the
just standing there.
darkness.
it's in a catatonic state, like
And
sleep.
will be for the
get-
next 8 hours as long as I maintain concentration on it.
Well, it's immune to charm, but
Oh,
it is not immune because it's Orwin. So it's in a catatonic state of.
I'ma just walk up to it, I guess, and tie it up.
It that might break the trance of this creature. No, it's fine. It gets tied up. Gets tied up.
A rope, because we're gonna have a
Because
thing
you are
with it, I
concentrating
guess.
on that spell to hold it in that state. I will say that, yeah, let's do that. A concentration saving throw on the spell. DC 10. Because
okay.
You have a plus
Midnight,
4 because I'm within your because you're
Midnight
within
is
the
disturbing
range.
that
Well,
creature's state of catatonia.
and I think I get advantage on concentration saves because of my. It's one of the invocations I took.
Right.
I'm trying to find it. Yep, I have advantage on concentration saving throws.
You also have I think you have a plus 1d4 as well. Yes, you do.
I do.
Yes, you do.
Oh, to a skill check.
Oh, it's a
To
good
a
thing too.
save.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
get it.
chat.
Yeah.
Because that would have been a fail. You need a 2 here, though, still. There you
Yeah,
go.
3.
Okay.
Hey.
So yeah,
Knock that
you're
off.
able to maintain that concentration as Midnight
All
puts
right, well,
harnesses or
Okay.
shackles on the
all
Scarecrow.
right, Mira will like kind of shake her head at that, and she'll be like, "Be careful! I'm keeping him in that state, and don't hurt him. He's an idiot, but don't hurt him." And then I'm gonna go into the house and get the green gem.
All right. So let's kill our initiative order now. We are finished with this encounter, and yeah, if there's anything you guys want to do, feel free to.
I'm
I'm gonna
going
shout
to-
over. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
I was gonna
Mine's
shout
not very
I was
important.
gonna shout over to the puddle of darkness and just scream, "Whichever one of you birds is doing that, can you knock it off? 2 of us can't see through that."
Oh, so you've seen Krim come back, like, because I would assume you haven't seen Krim because Krim appeared in the darkness.
I
And
don't
then
know
flew
where
back.
I don't know where Krim went. He vanished while I was in the house. I was just assuming.
Oh,
He
so
was
you don't
yelling
know that.
one-liners throughout the whole
Yeah.
battle. I think it's safe to assume we heard him.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if you heard it, like how close you were, but okay. So,
Yes. I love
fine. I will drop darkness. Hold on, let me see.
it. He was
Let
dropping
me see how
one-liners.
spell works. How does the spell work?
You should be able to drop concentration.
Yeah, I think I
on
can
it.
just drop concentration
Yeah.
on it.
It poofed.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bye. And I just roll my black eyes at you. And you, Jesus, Midnight, you're ruining all my fun.
Yes,
And I'm
but
like-
I would like to be able to see what I'm smacking, unless you want me to smack you by accident instead.
Very unlikely. And there's just blood, black goo just dripping down her face. I kind of just wipe it away.
Mira will walk out of the house with the green gem, and she'd be like, "Did anybody grab proof that we killed Baba or Jenny?"
I'll
Good.
pick up one of her squishy body bits and just hold it. Because
There
I'm right
isn't
near
much
her.
left of Baba Lysaga. All of what, like when Baba fell, Krim crushed her, and bones kind of went out. Maybe a couple of pieces of Baba bone exists
we
here
have
and
a
there.
s-
That's what I'm
potentially.
thinking. Yeah. Like
Do we
just some
have like a
sinew
burlap
and bone.
sack?
For the most part, it all sort of crumbled to dust and ooze and goo underneath Krim while he lay dead on top of her.
I will take a bottle and I will scoop up as much of the liquid as I can and just like cork it with a bone shard. And I'm just like,
Nice.
this will have to do. And I will put it in my bag.
Excellent. So you now have traces of Baba Lysaga in your bag.
Baba lasagna soup. Baba lasagna soup.
Lasagna soup.
Lasagna
Aw.
soup.
I don't like that.
Oh, I'm gonna resummon my horse.
Okay.
I'm gonna just resummon
So
that.
I think that's probably a decent time. Are you guys heading out of here with the gem and just taking off sort of thing? Do a little look around. There's
I mean,
were ravens that are in the cages. They are
I figure we would
very
release
much
the
in their last
were-ravens.
legs. They are very grateful to be let out. If you do that, yeah.
Yeah, I would be letting them all out and then looking for any people that I recognize.
Milena! Oh my God! I cannot believe you have come to save us. What is how? Out of all the people, what is the? What's wrong with your eyes?
Well, it's kind of a long story because nobody told me what was happening with the family and everything's keep a secret from Elena. Never tell Elena anything. She can't know. And look where that got you. And like just black and like shadows. And I'm, well, now who saved your ass? It was me. And Grandpa's out doing whatever the hell Grandpa's doing on a, I don't know where he went, perfectly honest. Do you see?
So you berate them
Oh,
constantly.
I'm berating them.
Well-
but I'm also like patching them up and they're also
Yeah.
like probably like, ugh.
And there's ravens inside of the cages on the house too. That now that the house is in shambles and fallen over, it's pretty easy to get those half broken cages open and let the ravens out, and they all fly free into the air. There's snakes crawl back into their hidey holes and into the dead bodies and crevices around this morgue area. a swamp area, and it does smell like a morgue. But yeah, for the most part, in a few years, it looks like there will be no trace that Baba Lysaga was ever here, as most of her impression upon this area has been lifted. And you guys look back as you see a crocodile disappear into the swamp. And Poochie follows you out. If you want, Poochie is eager to carry Orwin, I guess. And do whatever you guys wanted.
You just lead us back to where other
back to
lady
Jenny.
is. Yeah, Jenny.
Okay, so we have 2 gems.
Okay.
We have Baba lasagna soup. And
We have an Orwin.
We have an Orwin on a
And,
Poochie.
and Poochie's not dead.
And
Poochie's
Poochie's not dead. And we have an evil, like, Crim. And also an evil me. So really, there was all the winning.
It's not bad overall.
We summoned a horse.
Okay, so we are going to go to our break, I think. This would probably be a good time to do that. And when we come back, we'll be at the hut, I guess.
Hopefully find a Crim.
Or be getting to the hut, approaching the hut. If there's anything you guys want to talk about on the way, we can do that. And we're going to finish up, hopefully, at the hut pretty quick, because when you appear, we'll just say this now. When you guys appear at the hut, you have a choice, a fork in the road thing, where you can see the hut down one side that Poochie's led you back to it, and down the other way, further down the road, you can see the carriage that at one time you had robbed. Another time it had offered you a ride. This seems to be Strahd's very nice carriage, driven by his man butler, Rahiden. And
Oh man.
He can wait a damn minute.
is waiting outside of the swamp area, where just kind of where your carriage or your wagon would have been, kind of near the hut. But yeah.
Okay.
I would say we just tell him to wait a few minutes and we just go deal with
Yeah,
Jenny.
he doesn't even know, or like he doesn't necessarily. He's not opposing upon you. He's letting you deal with the hag if you need to or whatever. He doesn't want to have anything to do with her, and he's keeping his distance. You can tell he's pulled up at a respectable distance away where you could just still see him. Kind of gives you a wave, and then you guys disappear towards the hut. So yeah, we'll be back in.
We did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With only mild death.
Only mild death.
mild death.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Barovia. We still have a little bit of a crim issue with. Oh, wait, we got wrong people in the wrong places now.
It still messed it up. Did it?
There. Yay! Okay. So we're waiting for Crim to return. Some internet issues. That's why we had to wait a little bit longer than usual. But this is where the party is. They are heading out past, out of the swamps, past the hill that they look up towards the Castle Argenvost. And as they pass Jenny's hut, midnight, did you want to stop in quick?
Yeah, like with the bottle of remains, stop in real quick since I have my own transportation of my horse.
Little Baba Lasagna soup.
Yeah, I need the Baba Lasagna soup.
Okay, I will give you the Baba Lasagna soup.
I shall return shortly.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, bye.
So Jenny. Hey, how's it going? Well,
He's
Poochie.
Can I just like hold up the bottle and like, this is the remains of your sister?
Oh, you're the only. Oh my God! What? No, you're messing with me. You did
We
it?
broke her stupid house too.
Wow. I will. Thank you. Oh my God. I feel the weight lifted off my shoulders now. Oh, and Poochie's back. Oh, Poochie, come here. And Poochie runs up and does the whole lick in the face thing. And so she's like, oh, I'm sorry to see that your friends all died, but
They didn't die. They just are going on a different path. I just needed to stop by in here quick to drop off what was promised.
oh, you mean, oh, they didn't like me tasting the earwax or what?
They're expediting to Strahd's castle.
Okay.
We have
Well-
to save someone who got yoinked.
So you've got the gems then too, or
We have two, but we do expect you to keep your end of the deal of everything when we get the third gem and with the druidic leather scribblings.
I'm a woman of my word above all else. That's certain. If you were to return all three gems to me, of course I would be able to help you out with that. I've got to go down there to the swamps and just check this out and make sure you're not pulling a fast one on me. But I do feel lighter. I feel better, I must say. That's wonderful. Oh, wow. She's dead. Woohoo! There's a little jig.
Baba Lasagna's dead.
You see her. Baba Lysaga dead. Doing a
Taking
little,
this nickname we've made for her.
she's doing a little jig. You see the hag doing a strut and shuffle back into the into the cabin.
Tell them it's funny or gross.
It's a combination of funny and gross, actually. And so she's until we meet again. Then I suppose I'll see you out there on the trails. I'll be following you. Don't worry.
That's not creepy at all.
Until we see you with the third gem.
And then you see a bunch of her quicklings moving around in the bushes around you, following you out as you exit the clearing.
And they just kind of start galloping after the wagon to catch up.
All right. And so, yeah, the party gets up to Rohayden and the wagon. You pass by the old wagon, and you have a choice of whether you want to take it or whatever down back to Ravenloft. It looks like there's actually, when you come up to the wagon, there is excrement in the wagon now.
Ew.
It looks like something has been living in it or has been in it in the last day or two. Some kind of animal.
Does it look like a certain maybe tiger?
Nothing there right now, but there was something. Something was there. It's something fresh. It could be. Give me a survival check. Kind of.
We're on the map, so I can't do any checks.
You should
Oh.
be able to open your page still
Um,
through the side tabs.
sorry,
Here, let me-
everything's in different places.
Yeah, let me pull it up for you here. You just roll a d20 in the thing, right?
I found it.
Yeah,
No,
it's
'cause
either
I think I have a bonus for survival, so
Ah, yes.
it is a small bonus, but it's a bonus.
Hey,
15.
this does look like saber-tooth tiger poop.
I think it's. Oh crap! What did we name him?
Gerald.
Pencil.
Gerald.
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 Gerald the
I
one-tooth
think
saber-tooth tiger.
Gerald was in here.
You think that, however he found himself, it might be back here again. If you leave the wagon here. If you want to take it, you can. You don't know if it's going to find the wagon again or not, but it found it when it was here. It's potentially going to show up here again.
Ooh, should wait.
I agree.
So
Wait,
Hayden is
saber
still waiting for you guys up in his fancier wagon, saying, like, you know, if that thing can't make the trail, then feel free to leave it behind. Come, come, my master's been waiting long enough.
Knock it off, elf boy. Because I know him. He comes to the village, to the
He does.
winery.
He does.
Yeah.
Excuse
And now I'm
me.
even creepier looking.
He
I'd
gives
shoot
you
him.
a very angry, but at the same time, okay.
Shouldn't
Wait.
we be more in a rush?
he's
Wait.
he's waiting patiently.
Okay, do we want to try
somewhat.
and find Gerald real fast before we do this to get him to come along?
I
He's-
feel like we'll
It's
leave
kind
the
of like
wagon
maybe
and come
here,
back.
maybe
We'll-
here would be a place where you guys could find him in the future, if the wagon
Okay.
was
Like
there.
we leave the wagon and he comes.
Leave
and
the
we'll
wagon.
eventually come back and he'll be there.
Okay, yep,
Potentially.
alright, great. Alright, now we're ready, Elf Dick. Let's go.
Okay. Well, he doesn't respond kindly to your elf-dick comment, but he does his duty of opening the doors, being a servant of Strahd for his guests, and he treats you with the utmost respect, even though you have completely disrespected him. And
He's disrespected me. We have a past.
yeah,
We have
no,
a past.
he's got his moments of he's very snooty. He looks down on your whole family. So
Yep.
yeah, so he takes you to the castle.
The way there is a long rest, right? Right.
It's a
Yeah.
8-hour trip sort of thing, generally, but in this wagon you guys are flying. It's
Nap real hard.
it's
Nap hard.
it's hard to nap good. You can definitely get you get a short rest out of it.
That means nothing to midnight. 'Cause I regain nothing out of that.
I do. I regain everything.
I gained literally nothing out of it. So
Yeah,
How do I- where
this
am I?
wasn't planned very well for you guys to be able to have a long rest if you had this wagon. And
Fine,
you
let's
waited
just
so
keep
long.
moving.
A bunch of you don't want to even take that long because you have that suggestion of getting to the castle.
how
yeah.
many, Greg? How many exact hours is it?
Let's say
I
it's
need
a
only
6-hour.
I
in
only
this
need
carriage.
6 centuries rest.
There you go.
All right.
In this
I only
carriage.
use it.
I need one. I need one.
So you all
to
get a long
rest.
rest. Let's just say you all get a long rest as you
Ah!
travel through.
Yay.
It's a very nice carriage, and it travels through the countryside with extreme speeds. And instead of this time, as you go through the thing, instead of turning left at this crossroads, which leads you back to the village of Barovia below, you turn right.
Oh no.
Or well, I guess you turn left because you're coming from the other direction. But
How do I?
yeah, you turn east and go towards
I turn
the
east.
mountain that holds the Castle Ravenloft upon it. And I guess this is where we will go to our Ravenloft map. Woo-wee! What
How do I
is
take a long
happening?
rest? How do I do this?
It's under the hit dice button if you're in the VTT.
I am in the VTT. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Excellent. Rest.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
resting.
Hell yeah, Batman.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you come up to this. You see across the chasm there's this gate that's closed. And Rahayden, the elf in the beautiful, beautiful ornate black wagon that you guys have had a wonderful rest in. You're just waking up. It's raining and the thunder's going. Lightning is illuminating the walls of the castle as you approach. Rain dripping down the stone structure. You approach the bridge and it starts to slowly creep down and slams. Now, I don't know if you have tokens here or if I have to bring tokens in.
Probably don't.
I see nothing.
I see loading.
And mine just says you do not own any tokens of vision in this thing.
Yeah.
We probably don't if one of us doesn't.
How about now?
I see just myself.
I see just myself also.
It's light radius, I'm assuming. Issues.
Yeah, I'm still loading into the floor one.
Oh no. Well, there we go.
There we go.
So, Melina, you've lit a torch, even though you don't need to. So
I was gonna say I don't need that.
Midnight should be having an aura as well. So
Okay,
I
I
don't
don't
know
own
what's-
token with vision.
what?
Because I finally just loaded in.
Oh, okay.
It took me longer.
We're real bad at this.
No, that's okay. My fault.
Yeah, my computer doesn't like when you switch maps, ever.
Gotcha. I wonder if I do this and I go daytime, does that help?
I don't see means.
I see you.
I see nothing.
Yeah, that's weird. Anyways, I will do one of those.
Now I see.
Okay. So there's a drawbridge in front of you. It's now down. The wagon makes its way across, and you see there's a few places where it looks like over the years people have fallen through the crevices in between the cracks there of too many bad decisions. And so as you go into the court gate room,
Just drag my token along. I'm having to refresh the entire thing because didn't even see tokens anymore.
No.
Yeah, my thing refuses to open it.
it's not working?
Switches. I could see the scene. I could not see a token. I'm trying to get back into the game to see if I can see tokens.
Oh,
Just keep going.
it's
I
annoying.
have a stream.
Okay, I'm just gonna say he leads you into the dining hall, even though there's some really cool artwork that I would love to show. Maybe I'll show it at the end to give a better example of what's going on. But we will load into the castle. And as you move into the courtyard there, Rahayden stops the carriage. He allows everybody. It's like, thank you for traveling with Strahd's Greyhound, and we appreciate your patronage. You guys all hear whispers start to pick up again as he turns off this thing that he has had on, or turns on this thing he has had off for so long. It seems like every time you're around Rahayden, you can hear the whispers in his brain. There's a lot of they come from him, It's almost like he has 1,000 voices going on in his head that you can hear. And it seems like it takes an effort for him to prevent that from happening to you. But during the carriage ride, occasionally, you noticed it a few times, but yeah. But he lets you guys out at the doorway here and directs you towards the front of the castle. As you walk into the foyer, you come upon the image of Strahd von Zarovich, the same one you fought in the on the streets of Barovia there when you were heading to the swamp. And the image sort of takes you from room to room, and it disappears. You can tell after a short period of time that this isn't actually Strahd welcoming you into his home. This is some sort of a magical impression of him. And he ushers you from one room to the next. Come, come, come. And as you walk through, there's the stone architecture of the entranceway where there's gargoyles staring at you, and you get a very foreboding sense as you walk through. But this dining hall isn't very far into the mansion. It's you just walk in, you turn to the right, head down the corridor a little bit, and then this is one of the first doors on the right that you come upon. And I'm going to see if everybody is loaded in here, or...
I think because you kept switching maps, it kept having to keep refreshing in my side, so I still haven't got in.
I'm in
You're
the
in.
dining room.
You were under me. You were under me.
No, I physically am not in.
Oh, you're not in. Okay.
Could you let me know when you are?
Because it says I'm loading into Court Gate.
No, you're quite behind. You should
Yeah,
be
'cause you guys-
running into first floor dining.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you guys kept switching maps, and I was still trying to load into the first one, so it refused to let me in until now. And it's in the wrong scene anyways.
Okay. So you let me know when it does work, okay? Maybe you have to refresh. But we are in the dining room now. And Strahd has allowed you guys to, or has led you guys into this dining room. He's sitting at the end. Behind him is this giant pipe organ. And there is a table full of beautiful menus and wine sitting on the edge of the table. Like it's actually the bottle. You guys all recognize it from back in the day in the first episode, Chateau or Champagne de la Stomp. It is hot dog free Champagne de la Stomp, and sitting there, a smorgasbord of everybody's favorite foods and everything you can imagine that mortals would eat. And Strahd, welcome. I'm so glad to have you all here. Finally.
Where's Irina?
She is preparing. She is readying herself for our wedding tomorrow.
Will she be at dinner tonight?
She may stop down, I suppose. Depends how well behaved you are. This has gone a number of different ways recently when I have guests here. Sometimes it is not always as civil as I would like. Come, eat. Have a seat. We have spared no expense.
Mira will sit down, but she won't eat.
Midnight doesn't eat to begin with. Hey.
Yeah, I'm just...
We'll just kind of, I guess, I'm just kind of...
I'm sitting as far away from Strahd as possible, because, he murdered me. So I didn't really have much into this fight now, but now I do. And I'm real grumpy about it.
He did
Someone
murder
dragged
you.
me into a seat and...
Yeah, I sit down over here, and then there's just, and my person won't turn around, but I'm trying to make it happen.
Trying to make him rotate.
Trying to make it rotate.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just be black is just gonna leak from my eyes, and I just look at him, and then there's just shadows leaking from me.
It says I'm in, but access unauthorized. Oh.
I don't say anything. I'm just real pived. Like, I didn't really have much in this fight before. I mean, I was kind of annoyed, but now I'm real mad. Being disintegrated does that to a woman.
Let's see if I can.
I see you're still in one piece, though. No worse for the wear, Milena? Huh? You're probably better off this way than before. Come on. You're certainly more interesting.
I really want to roll a dice and just like throw something at him, like a fork or something. But I feel like that's a bad idea.
Out of all the were-ravens I've killed and had for dinner here before, I must say you are one of the most interesting.
Craig, can
Being
you update my
that
token?
everyone assumed you would never make it here. They assumed that you would not be useful at all, and yet you're the only one who seems to have a chance.
Well, I want to like.
Why are you all so morose? This is a time for celebration.
I look at Krim.
The
I
only
look at
person
Krim.
who's celebrating is you.
Well, I mean, what ails you so much that you are so obviously upset on this wondrous occasion? You realize how long I've waited for this, how long we have prepared.
You may have prepared, Strahd, but have you ever been disintegrated? Do you know what that feels like? It doesn't feel very great. And though you might have invited us for dinner, and more so suggested aggressively with, magic, but not for me. I just came for the group. But disintegration, really?
Yes, I have never had this happen to me before, but I have done it for a few people now, and it is, I must say, it feels good to be able to use my magic.
Yes, and you're using your magic to mind control your bride into marrying you.
Also invite for my friends too. They actually no one wanted to come, but you kind of said come for dinner, and everyone had to come for dinner.
And
So that's rude.
Sometimes
keeping everyone
you must
trapped in
lead.
Barovia.
Sometimes you must lead the horse to the water.
But you can't make it drink, Strahd.
Well, sometimes with magic you can. So why not? And so,
Because that's not consent.
well, I have waited way too long for things to go wrong. So I'm taking out the probability of chance as much as possible. I can't believe that you are all so upset with this situation. I mean, you've been so helpful all along. I mean, Mira, you allowed me to watch you every day. The pies you got. Would you like some more, by the way? Granny is down in the basement right now, in one of the kitchens. She is probably cooking.
No, I don't want any more of your people pie.
I think it was children pie.
Well, it's not my creation. I don't benefit from eating them at all, but I must say it's a very creative use of parts.
People pies? Really, guys?
Yes, they didn't tell you.
Must have slipped their minds.
I didn't know it was a people pie when I ate it. It was
I warned you it was
maple
necromancy.
nut.
I told you it was necromancy.
Not the very first day, did you?
I did detect magic on it, and it was like there's stinky magic in it.
Oh, I wasn't around though. I was in a different room. I was like, there's a reason why I wasn't here. There was necromancy. Anyway,
People pies, really. Strahd.
Well, they allowed me to easily see your every move. For weeks I've followed you around anytime I wished to see anything. Your
it's only
brain was
because
so
I'm not afraid of you.
open for me. It was wonderful. I thought maybe it was on purpose even. As you had formed this connection for me. You helped me get Chris here. It was perfect. I mean, I must admit I did not see him as my answer, my salvation at first. I kicked him to the curb, so to speak, but
What are you talking about?
your friend Chris, his sacrifice will not be in vain here.
What sacrifice?
Well, he
Who's
has,
Chris?
your friend. He has given me his body to use as I see fit, as long as, well, I mean, he hasn't really got a say in the deal, but
I think you're thinking of somebody else. I don't have a friend named Chris.
Mira, did you forget Chris?
I don't know a Chris.
Yeah,
We came
Chris?
here with a Chris.
do you remember the one that was
He had
The-
weird magic that was all misty.
the handsome gentleman? Huh?
I've just been with
barrel
you
maker?
and Krim and Cole this whole time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like a
Yeah, I think
younger
you're-
version of me, sort of?
Mira, your brain's blocking it out.
I have no.
Huh. Interesting. It seems you
All I
really
wanted-
don't remember.
I came here looking for Orwin. I found Orwin. I just want to make Orwin better and go home.
What a tale that was, too. I mean, I could not believe that your friend had such misfortune. But that, I suppose, that is Barovia for you. But, and I mean, there seems to be some kind of fates involved in this, with these gems as well. I can't seem to control them as well as I would like. Their movement seems like it has a mind of its own as well. The gems never seem to stay in one place forever. I've tried. I gave them to the Martikovs, actually. Your family, Milena. Generations ago, they were all my supporters. So much changes in a few hundred years. It's crazy. But next thing I know, you all turned into were-ravens and you hate me. So what I don't know what to do about that. I what can I say?
I mean, can you blame us for not exactly super great terms now, Strahd? You send your evil elven dick. He comes and he treats us like hot garbage. So I mean, really, you didn't leave the lines of
Excuse me.
communication open.
And then those druids that kept trying to kill you.
Yeah, oh, the other ones too. Yeah, but the druids and I think it was the witch. They tried to kill us and maim my entire family and keep us hostage, and then you also killed us a little bit. So I really feel like turnaround's fair.
Well, I mean, I will admit your family has not had the easiest time lately. I can see how you are a little upset. And also, Mira, I mean, Orwin, his fate was... it's very unfortunate. I mean, essentially, he was even trying to help me in a way. And this happened to him. So I can see, yes, I have a heart. I have a heart. I understand that the living have their emotional connections, and they have their things that drive them still. You may wish to... If you take Orwin, I can remove the curse on him. If you leave Barovia with the rest of your companions, I will let you go now. You have done all that you need to do here now. Well, everyone except Midnight, of course. But the rest of you have bled here, and Midnight, you obviously, I cannot let
And
leave.
that kind of just like squints.
Yeah. Strahd, we can't exactly leave. You know that, right? There's like a thing, and no one leaves.
Ah,
Even
no,
if we
wait.
stay.
Now you can.
I just look at
See,
Midnight with this look of
Irina.
like, do you believe this dick?
I do know that he's the reason why my memories are messed up. He messed with them.
I did no such thing.
I remembered why I came here. And I remembered who sent me here. And I remembered someone chasing me through Barovia.
I think that the same trickery that keeps me here may have influence your journey as well. Perhaps we even might end up working together before this is all over. But for that to happen, you must have a few realizations first. That being said, I am willing to let your friends leave unharmed, if you are willing to work with me here. I have many tasks.
I know exactly why I was sent here. I was sent here by Ezra herself, as her chosen, to kill you. And you've been trying to prevent that this whole time.
Well, let's be.
Who else
that's
here
very
can
reductive.
tamper my memories?
You're like a kid with a stick. There is more to life than just hitting things midnight, and I think that as you learn more about who you are, you may realize that I am not the bad guy that I am cut out to be. I am a creature of circumstance.
Disintegration.
You turned her into ash.
Well,
I don't think that exactly qualifies you to be a good person. I didn't do anything to you,
So-
and then oh, boom.
one disintegrate
Yes.
ray, and you suddenly are a bad guy. Come on. I've done some things that, yes, they're regrettable. I can say that, yes. But I have hope for the future now. I have my Arena, my Tatiana. She is back with me. We have achieved so much. I have gotten my revenge on the abbot after all these years of waiting for him to suffer, waiting for him alone, and he finally has faced his medicine. Mostly thanks to you. You are the ones who allowed me to make it just such a beautiful revenge. And I mean, everywhere you've gone has been just so helpful to me that I can't help but want to repay that. So yes, I will give you all the chance to. By the way, nobody's eating anything. Feel free. I mean, there's lots of great food here. But yeah, I will offer you all the chance to leave, except for you, of course. There is nothing for you here, as far as I know. If I were to help you with Orwin, you would be able to leave. His story is so tragic. I mean, it is sort of my fault, in a way, because I got the ball rolling. I hired Erigel, who you've met. He's going to be at dinner at the wedding tomorrow. So if you do stay around Barovia, you could definitely hash out things with him and maybe make things up, right? The misunderstanding was that, well, Orwin was greedy for a moment there. I mean, you know how Orwin works. He got his sights on this gem and found that it was part of this winery deal. He wanted to investigate for himself. He came here. Erigel has told me all of this because I was wondering why you were so mad about this whole thing, and so I asked him what he knew, and he basically has told me that Orwin showed up at their camp one day, and he was trapped here, obviously, after showing up in Barovia, and he had the gem with him, I guess. After meeting Erigel, he realized that he had something potentially more valuable than he thought originally, and from what they can gather, he went to the winery himself. Except he did not make it there, or all the way there. He was intercepted along the way. The winery has been attacked recently, as you know, by Baba Lysaga and her druids and scarecrows and creatures of the bog. These events had little to do with me, I figured. I don't like the were-ravens. No offense. The Martikovs were better before they were ravens, in my opinion. So, I did not defend the winery. I knew it had fallen already and they'd stopped making me wine. So I figured, what's the difference if we just start a new winery? Well, it seems this has led to some trouble, and now you have something that was once in my possession. I would require for you to leave Barovia. You'll have to hand over those gems that you found. Or at least one. I don't know how many you have now. It's at least one. I know that Baba Lysaga was in possession of one, so if you were able to find hers, then potentially you have two. And once these were in my...
told you, Strahd. You talk a lot.
And
Well.
also about yourself. Like, it's always like, oh no, I didn't do it. Me. I didn't do nothing, but also me. Shut up. Like, you talk around in circles, you gaslighting narcissist. It's all everybody else's fault. It's not Strahdy's fault. Oh, Strahdy did this, Strahdy did that. No, Strahdy didn't do this. Strahdy just wants to be loved. Shut up.
And as Milena says it, Mira will take her dagger and like stab it into the table. And she'll say, "We're not here of our own volition.
You see
We
him-
just had a long battle. We are tired. You took our friend. I just want to see my friend, and I want to see Orwin, and I want some sleep.
Well,
We will consider
there are
your-
rooms. I mean, you're all still invited to the wedding. Irina, she might be feeling tired. I don't know. I had a nice drink earlier, and she's probably still getting ready. So, I don't know if she'll be down in time for you to enjoy dinner now or not, but you feel free to explore the castle. My house is your house. If there's any questions you have for me, I mean, feel free. I'm all yours. You are my guests.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Uh-huh.
I think we need to
Completely.
consider your offer, but as
Yep.
a sign of good faith, will you heal Orwin?
Very well. This I will do. I assume he's out in the wagon still. So,
Yeah.
Or attached to the horse.
yeah,
my
he's
horse.
like, gotta be tied
Probably
to
attached to
something.
my
Something.
horse.
Yeah.
He's attached
He
to my
he
horse.
was
Something.
originally on Poochie, but I assume when we went to return
Yeah.
Poochie.
So yeah, he's willing to follow you out to the courtyard again or whatever after you're done here, and remove curse. Is that something you guys are done with him in here right now? You want to leave now and go get that done, or because yes, no problem. I will definitely do that. You lead the way to your friend, and I
Go
will.
outside, go back in.
I will use the magic that I was taught long ago. In fact, Baba Lysaga was my first teacher.
We've heard.
Ew.
She was a little clingy for my taste, to be honest.
Oh,
kinda
yes,
did me a
that's
favor.
coming from the man who's chasing the same woman around for centuries after centuries after centuries. And Baba Lasagna is clingy? Get over yourself, Strahd.
No matter how many times she says no.
Just keep coming back.
They don't get the picture.
Oh, gross.
I
Gross.
don't see the problem, but yes.
Men never do.
She don't love you.
We earlier today she would have disagreed with you, I must
Because
say.
she's charmed.
So
Oh my
yeah,
God, that makes it so much worse. And Mira
It
will-
does. Oh, I know. I'm literally like I'm flipping a dagger in my hand, and like at this point, I'm like attempted to just roll and see like how angry I am right now. 'cause,
Where
like,
it gets flung.
yeah, it gets flung. Oh, because Milena is also very like she's lost her good nature. She's very like, I don't know if you've seen this, very like angry, quick to anger, and like she's bleeding goo out of her eyeballs, black goo. So you would assume like, so I'm tempted to just like roll dice to see how long it takes till I cast darkness and start swinging.
He's like, I feel like this side of the table is looking at me funny, but like I can't see. The eyeballs.
They're black. Yes. Yeah, I get it. They're black. I've heard.
So
Again, at disintegration.
well, what's a little disintegration between friends, right?
Oh, I fling the dagger right
You're
next
back.
to his head in his chair, and I flick it, and it misses on purpose. And I just
So
I
he'll
just appreciate
slowly
that after
back.
this conversation with their dark god Melina and Krim have essentially the tempers of Mira.
Oh boy.
Good luck, Midnight.
I was in the good luck zone since session 1. No one listened since session 1.
So Strahd slowly backs away from the table. He's sipping on his fresh blood from a goblet, and with one hand on his goblet and the other hand on the organ behind him, he goes, "Da-da-da, da-da-da," does the whole
Not.
organ thing, lightning, da-da-da-da, and thunder and all that. And he's goes back out to the courtyard. Says, "Okay, well, I, as promised, will return your friend to the uncursed life he once led, and let you all leave if you wish. I hope that you will stay for tomorrow's ceremony, but you are free to roam, free to explore my wonderful home. Just, I wouldn't wander too far downstairs. It might be disadvantageous for you."
I whisper to Midnight, and I'm like, "See, always with the organs and the thunder and the lightning and the dramatics. She's a little drama queen."
I feel like I've heard a play about this once.
Is that what that is?
It feels like a play I've heard before.
A little bit dramatic bitch boy? Is that the name of the play?
Something like that.
Whew. Wow. He's feeling a little insulted right now as he
Good.
You should feel bad.
Yeah, feel bad, you grossy.
he's not being as nice of a host anymore. He was really looking out for your feelings,
Be
trying to be
angry.
accommodating. Now he's yes, there's rooms upstairs, and he walks away, closing one door behind him as he travels, as he leaves the room, sort of making sure that you'll have to walk around the door, Melina. And he leaves out towards the courtyard. There's lightning and thunder going on outside, and he walks out through the rain like it's nothing, no big deal. He's not even cold. He's just immovable, undead. And he stands there and conjures some source of, it can't be good magic at all, but it is able to control the curse that is on Orwin. And as Orwin screams, for a moment there, you are thinking that maybe he's hurting him more, but shortly after, you see his skin return to real skin form, and the cloth that he had become is animated once again, and blood flows into his face, and he is coughing, sputtering, and drained of all energy but Orwin. "Mira!
Mira
What is
looks at
happening?"
him and goes, "You stupid son of a bitch! What did you do?"
Where am I? What?
Men.
What is going on? He looks over and sees a vampire beside him. Quite clearly, Strahd is allowing his magically enhanced facial features to be visible now, and he is pale as a ghost. In the lightning, you can see that it's quite the sobering sight. and Orwin stumbles away from him and towards you. What? It's in the dirt. He's crawling around in the mud towards you. Mira, what's happening? What do we do? What?
You're going home. It will be fine.
Olivia's like, men, go away. We don't like men here. Go away.
It's like a bad dream happened or something. What is going on here?
Well, that's what happens when you get greedy and take things that don't belong to you and fall in way over your head. You never should have left the shop. Never mind the fact that you left without even saying anything.
I did. I left.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you? Months, Orwin. It's been months. All over Faerun, and I ended up here by chance.
These half-naked creatures with mud all over their bodies and stick people. They carried me away. They're stick people, Mira.
They're dead now. I burned them alive.
Okay. What is going on? Am I dreaming? He's
This is your mentor? This is the one we have to save?
Strahd's
Mira,
like,
you can do
I
so
will
much
allow the
better.
carriage to take him now if you wish. If you are staying the night, he can leave.
Yes. He needs to go back to Faerun.
It seems he is
has
out
no
of place
place there.
here. I have seen this face on people before. They are no fun once they are broken like this, so...
Again! And you wonder why nobody likes you. You say shit like that all the time. Oh, they're broken, they're no
Well,
fun
I
anymore.
mean, all they are is just, oh my god, this and that, and it's scared, and there's no hope. There's no... I like the hope. I like to see people break instead of be broken already, okay? I'm sorry. What can I say?
I can't.
Yeah, that sounds so much better.
Yeah, no. Again, men. You're
I
disgusting.
don't
men.
see it. I don't see it.
Again,
Anyways,
you're a man.
I've done
You're
something
gross.
very good for you now. So, you will now come to the wedding and be part of this celebration, and then maybe you'll work with me to let us all get out of here once and for all, hopefully. So,
I would just like, and I feel like the rest of our party, given the nature on how Irina left, we would like 5 minutes with her just to make sure she is all right.
well,
Yeah, because
I'm
last
sure.
time I checked, I was carrying her and we were flying away, and then oh nope, disintegrated. So maybe that really ruins a person.
You will not get over this disintegrate thing for some reason.
Most
Okay.
people don't.
Well, she died.
You see, I have no eyeballs now. Do you see this? I mean, I do, but they're black, and they ooze from time to
If
time.
you are
It's very
staying,
messy.
if you are staying the night, I will. After she wakes up, I will come and have Raiden come and find you in their chambers, and he will bring you to her when she wakes up.
Okay.
She has been told already to come down whenever she is awake, so she is not here. Therefore, she is not awake.
Yeah, that's. Okay, well, do you wanna just go over there now and just go hang out over there for a second?
Will Raiden take us to our chambers?
Of course, of course. Also, Mira, your mother is staying upstairs as well. She is in one of my chambers as well. So,
This gets worse by the second.
if you wish to say hello, I mean, I think she still has some kind of memory and connection to you. She seems to. She talks about you once in a while, I think. Pretty sure. I don't know. Sometimes I tune out when, but yeah.
I have no memory or connection to her, other than a picture on a wall.
Oh, right. Yes, no, that's right. Okay. She thought you were dead. But after Erigel showed up, that's right. Okay. Something about Erigel, I don't know, you'd have to talk to him, I think. He knows what's going on with her. They're dating now, so He's courting her of sorts.
Oh.
I might let her go now that I've got Tatiana back.
So for viewers who haven't been around since session 0, Aragorn definitely hit on Mira in session 0.
Gross.
Gross.
Again, men, ew. Why? Ew.
Why do they exist?
Our party is very much not male at all.
That's hilarious.
We're this, yeah, the party is just anti-men. No men. Not allowed. Illegal.
I mean,
Strahd von misogynist.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways, he's feeling pretty proud of himself. He felt like he was a good host. He didn't try to drink anybody's blood. He feels that's progress, and he was. You know,
I did the common decency of not trying to eat you at a party. Good job.
He's just not eating a person.
That's
I
just.
feel like my blood is probably like battery acid.
That's
now.
his take on it, and
What's blood?
Yeah, what's blood?
he's basically I'm so glad you're all here, and like you've helped contribute to this cause so much so that yes, I really do want you at the wedding tomorrow. So feel free to rest up. You can leave if you wish. Orwin will be taking Barohaden tonight back to Daggerford, and any who wish to join can do so. Obviously, except for you, Midnight. There's the whole oath and everything. So I guess that's it for the night. If any of you have any more questions for me, I will get you rooms and everything.
Why do you take things that don't belong to you? People, skulls of dragons.
Well, that's an interesting question. I mean,
Yeah.
my father was a conqueror, and he taught me from a young age that if I am to make an impact on this world, I must become a conqueror just like him. I must be a commander of forces, a battlefield ruler, but also, I mean,
just a bunch of learned misogyny is what I'm getting. I'm just hearing misogyny, douchebag, angry man, baby problems.
I suppose I never had the time with my mother that I had wanted.
Sounds about the right.
And there goes the blaming it on the woman.
Ah, there it is.
Well, Sergei was always so good with feelings and easy with emotions and talking.
Maybe you should have learned from Sergei.
Instead of killing him.
Yeah, it seems like you have a lot of issues.
Why-
Maybe
what
here's the
is-
thing. There's like a therapy session. Maybe we could talk about. Maybe not with us because I don't care. Because you're kind of an asshole. And you
This
killed me,
is
but like,
supposed to be a dinner where you're my guests. This is not hate on Strahd Day. I have
That's
lived with this
every day.
enough. You have upset me now.
I turn
am-
into a bird and fly away with Krim into like a tree. I like fly away. I grab Krim's talons and like
Into, like, the
transform
chandelier.
it. Yeah, we fly away.
Good riddance. See you at the wedding, maybe. And he disapparates in a cloud of smoke as he travels up through the floorboards to the second floor above.
I come back down now that he's gone. Oh, can you
Finally.
believe that guy? He's
Took him
such
long
a
enough.
douche. Oh, no, me. It's all Strahd. Everything's out to get me. I'm so heartbroken. God. And people fawn over at this man? Oh, so I hear, there's like Strahd groupies that I heard in the town. Some of them are like, oh my gosh, Strahd's so cute. Strahd's so handsome. He's so polite. And
We maybe
Bro.
killed a lot of them.
Oh, good. You killed them? Why does nobody tell me anything exciting like that?
Well, to be fair, we kill a lot of people.
That is also true. But
A
yeah,
lot of
I
people
don't.
died in Vallaki, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Strahd is all like, oh, there's one disintegrate. Is he always? Oh, he's the worst.
Well,
And I
that's
hope you
entitlement
hear
for
me.
you.
I hope you hear me, dickbag. And I say, Strahd, you fuckface. And I'm just like raging. And then I like turn back into a bird and I perch myself on mirror shoulder, because if I don't, I'm probably gonna get us all killed because I'm angry.
So what are we gonna look for first?
I don't know. I mean, he said my mom was here. That's kind of weird. I've
Yeah,
never
I
met
gag.
her.
I bird gag.
I can
I-
locate objects, but not people.
And who's Chris?
You really don't remember?
I turn back into a person. Yeah, who is this Chris you keep talking about?
We came to Barovia with a man named Chris. He was with us the entire way until the Abbey.
I remember being distraught by what the abbot was doing at the abbey to those poor creatures, but I just remember you and Krim and Cole.
Are you sure you're not having some trauma? Because
yeah.
because he left, because
mean-
it was around the tower when he left, when everyone leaves, and you started, I think, blocking it maybe. Because every time we went to the tower, Cole leaves, Esmeralda leaves, Chris leaves.
That sucks. Definitely seems like it would be something that's triggering me, but asking me if I have trauma is like asking if the sky is blue.
I mean, technically not really in Barovia, because Barovia is like really gray and gross. I don't
Fair.
know.
Asking if the sky is gray then.
Fair. Or a strata misogynistic douchebag.
Yes. The answer is yes and always.
Always, yes. He's gross. I mean, but yes, who's this Chris? Midnight, can you tell me who this is? Krim, do you know who this is? Look at Krim.
Oh, pretty.
Well, Chris was comical. He was able to use magic somewhat close to the newer powers you have, Mira.
Oh,
He did that
that's
quite
interesting.
often, actually.
Is he a
Uh,
warlock?
What's a warlock?
I'm part warlock now.
Is
The
it
black
weird?
eyes.
Is it weird powers? Blast out your hands.
I guess I kind of made a deal with the gem, and then and then now I have black eyeballs, and I can see a lot of things, and then also I can cast magic. I like just cast like green flame blade. Did he do this?
No, it's more to like the blasts Mira
I
does.
think she means more like this, and I throw an eldritch blast at like
Oh,
the
I could've-
piece on
yeah.
the table.
That's what
Yeah,
he
I could have
usually
done
did.
that one. I could have done that one, but it didn't really seem good for me, because I can't really see very far away now. So I had to really pick and choose. Like up close, personal, good. Far away, had to give up
Yeah.
my bow.
That's
Also, does
what's-
anyone want a bow?
I don't use bows.
I don't really.
It's
I
a
have a
magical
+1
plus
my
one bow.
specialty.
Yeah, it's a
I
plus
have
one bow.
I'm not very good with ranged objects.
See, I was really good. Remember when I could, go in the sky and
Krim,
See.
down?
Krim takes the bow from you. Nice.
Oh, Krim, sweetie, you have the same ailment as I do. I don't think you're going to. I put it back on my back, and I'm saying, Krim, it's okay. buddy." Like I walk 61 feet away from Krim, and I say, "Hey, Krim, you can't see me anymore." And then they don't see me. Yeah, see, I have a very limited 60 feet. So bow's not my thing. Short swords though, I hold them both up.
But yeah, Chris had black hair, super pale, kind of lanky, was able to do those blasts, was fairly decent at carpentry.
He sounds like a nice man.
He managed to get us the map of all of Barovia by putting a man to sleep.
That sounds pretty cool. I can't do that, but sounds really cool. Also, but gross, man. I'm really on an anti-men kick right now. So I just left the heebie-jeebs.
His horse's name was James Baxter.
James Baxter. That's a very nice name. What happened to the horse? Did he take him with him? Did he go away?
I think the horse might have died. You guys went through a lot of horses.
Technically, I think my horse is still alive somewhere in Barovia, but I think we might have left
Maybe.
it in Velaki.
It's maybe alive.
Oh, we're really great with animals, guys. I am a
Felicity.
bird.
Felicia,
I am a
Felicia.
I'm a
That's right.
bird. Krim's a bird. And you have a regenerating horse. But anyway, So Chris, you don't remember him, but he was real?
He was real. He came here with us. We came here with him through Faerun.
Yeah, from what you guys remember
what
from
happened to
Strahd
him
just
then?
talking about him, he is Strahd was just saying like he's ready for me. He's like a vessel. His usefulness is coming up soon. That kind of thing.
What happened to Chris was while we were at the Abbey, the abbot let him know he was kind of a homunculus and he mentally broke. And that Irina was kind of his mom.
Ew.
And he kind of just mentally broke down and left in the middle of the night and flew off to Strahd's castle.
But
And as you say that, like you'll notice like Mira has like a tear is going down her cheek, and like she reaches out and she wipes it, and she's just like, "What the? What's going on?"
Yeah, because at the lake he snapped even more at the abbot and he nearly killed the abbot. He had these weird wings that sprouted out of him. The more weird, even weirder magic. We had
like
to
my
scream
kind
at-
of wings? Like my kind of wings or like different
No.
wings?
No, not those type of wings. More, can't really describe it. More demon-y like wings, demonic-ish, shadowy-ish kind of.
Oh, fair.
And he nearly killed the abbot till we stopped him.
I mean, he was a kind of a douche, so it's fine. You can kill him. I'm pretty sure you did anyway, so.
I think Strahd did.
Oh, good. Just another person. Oh, Strahd didn't do anything. Oh, a little on me.
He just corrupted a celestial and that happened.
Yeah, he tried to kill my brother, but he said he would give him a frog leg. So that's a whole other story.
I don't know. For some reason, I'm feeling so tired, and something's not right. I feel wrong.
Does she look weird? Is
Is Mira's doing some weird nonsense?
I
Yeah.
mean, are you guys looking?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm looking.
I'm staring
looking.
at you. I'm like deadpan staring at you.
Yeah.
All right, both of you guys give a perception check.
Sure,
All right. Sure. Okay.
I'll try.
I can perceive real good. Actually, I
I'll
can
tell the
perceive
blind
real good.
person and the robot to perceive.
I can perceive real good.
Oh.
Not very good.
Still better than midnight.
Telling the wrong people to perceive here.
Yeah, perceiving hard.
I would say you could probably also do an insight check, and depending on what you roll, I'll tell you.
Oh,
whether
boy.
You perceive
Oh,
something or
also-
insight
Also
something.
very good. Oh, better. Oh, I'm insightful. I don't perceive shit, but I'm very insightful.
Oh,
Better
wow.
than what I did.
Yay!
We're a little bit better.
Okay.
We're a little less stupid.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna say, and I'm sorry, Greg, for just being like roll rolls.
No,
but
good. I wanted you to have the agency to do all that for your character because I didn't want to do it to you.
All right. So Milena, you'll notice as you look Mira over, on her left wrist is what looks like a tattoo, but you don't remember her having a tattoo when you met her, and this was just a few days ago. And it looks like a raven's feather. And then you both will kind of like, as you realize that there's something weird going on with Mira, you'll both think back to how upset she was even just yesterday, and how she seemed to just wake up today and be weirdly, I mean, not fine because it's Mira, but fine.
A different
Okay,
fine.
I grab her
And
arm.
she started having those powers.
Yeah. I grab her arm. And I say, Mira, what is this?
I mean, I will
Um,
look as you point that out.
Yeah, look. Hey, Midnight, look what I found with my blind eyeballs.
That wasn't
And-
there before, right?
And Mira will look at it and be like, huh. And her eyes will flash like black with a like light rim, like a black hole, like similar to how her eldritch blasts look, except in her eyes.
Ooh.
And she'll be like, huh, that wasn't there yesterday, was it?
I don't think so. I met you maybe a week, maybe 2 tops, and I don't remember you having a bird tattoo because hello, half bird would be like, oh man, look at you, you were the bird buddies. We can talk about bird because it looks like this, and I pluck out a feather, and I'm like,
yeah, it does look like that. I remember having a dream last night. I don't remember why, but I went to bed being really upset and just wanting the pain to go away.
don't we all?
And then I woke up feeling better, and I had a dream of a raven, but it was like a majestic raven.
Oh, are you saying I'm majestic?
Maybe this raven blocked out some of your memories?
No offense,
Yeah.
it wasn't you.
All ravens look the same.
No,
Not all ravens.
not all ravens. Ew. But all men though, they're the worst. Fuck you, Strahd. So she saw a would I know anything like about a majestic raven? You know, being a raven?
Can I roll religion on this?
Yeah,
I mean,
That's the only thing I got.
Midnight might have a potentially better idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I was just saying 'cause
attempt
it's
to
a
roll
raven.
a brainy bits. I don't
Yeah, I
have
would
many
just say it's a
brains.
raven.
Lena,
but
you can roll a history check.
Oh
At
boy,
midnight,
I'm real good at
you
this.
can roll
I-
religion
I
or
got a
arcana.
16. 16, please.
Okay.
My natural 20. Nope, that's a 6.
Midnight,
Yes.
you are unfamiliar with
Oh,
the
no.
significance of the raven. However,
Hmm?
you do have a feeling about it all. And
Feeling.
you know that there are powers that move throughout these mists that have influence upon the realms inside of them, and you're getting the feeling, the sense that Mira has some sort of divine blessing of sorts. It may not be.
Just raven based, not fog based.
It's nothing to do with Ezra.
Yeah.
But
I can
it
definitely
has.
tell you that much.
It has something to do with Barovia, or with these mists in particular. And that's all you can tell with that, though.
I have a very strong feeling that another type of being of these mists has taken favor in you, Mira.
Well, I mean, is that where those new powers came from? I assumed that was just kind of my natural affinity for magic, but it feels a little different.
I think whatever being in these mists that are affiliated with ravens gave you these powers. Because this is definitely not Ezra.
Okay, should I be worried?
Don't really know, but I'm concerned if it messed with your memory.
I mean, I feel it messed with my memory, but in some ways I feel like maybe it was for the better. I feel better. But then I also apparently don't remember this person you say I should know.
Because you cared a lot for this person, Mira.
I mean, I can't really imagine caring a lot for anyone, but if you say so, should we go look for this person or my mom? Or I'm feeling
There's
a
a
little
lot-
overwhelmed.
There's a lot of things we need to look for here. There's your
Yeah.
mom, there's Irina, there's, you told us Chris is here. There's the
I mean,
dragon
any-
skull.
Any raven people that are in the dungeon?
As you say
know.
there's the dragon skull, you could swear, Midnight, that you hear the flap of a dragon's wings. A shadow passing over your shoulder, right behind you, but it's gone in an instant. And it's leading you down into the hallways of this place, down deeper down some stairways. It wants you to go that way.
I could feel the pull of it. It's trying to lead me to it, I think.
I'm feeling a pull too, and I feel like it's leading me away. Mira will reach into her pack and pull out the gem that they got today, and she'll hand it to Midnight. I think you should have this.
Midnight will kind of like take it and like wrap it in some cloth and put it in her bag.
I don't know. Something's not right. I feel really restless. I don't know. I don't know. What should we get some rest?
I mean, I don't feel comfortable really sleeping.
I gotta get enough rest on the way here.
Me too.
I wouldn't want to be in sentry mode here.
No. Do you
I don't
want
trust anything?
So
to look around?
Rahaiden's available to you guys if you want to call to him. He's always like creeping around a corner. Just around the edge of the next corner.
Oh, do you see him all the time? He was like this. He stalks around
gross.
every corner. He's gross. I know. He would come and he would look down us. He'd come be like, "Give me a wine," and ugh.
He offers you a midnight chance to pray in the cathedral, and points down the hallway towards the cathedral before leading the party upstairs.
The gods would be in this cathedral.
Yeah.
If it belongs to Strahd.
Yeah.
And then, he brings you guys to, I believe it's here.
I'm definitely gonna remember the hallway that it got pulled to. Like, remember which way it was going.
Right. Yeah, so it leads you just past here. There's another hallway that went downstairs, and you felt the dragon spirit move down those stairs. You heard the roar. You felt the wind around you move, but you could tell upon using your actual senses actively that none of that was real. It was just a quick illusion of sorts to your psyche. And he leads you through the. What's that? Sorry.
It's a good thing I have magic I can use later to find this exact location, kind of.
Nice.
Locate object, dragon bone.
So he leads you guys around, and I was trying to find the bedroom area, but I'm not going to worry about it.
Good enough.
Mm-hmm.
You pass by a room that is just like, you just get a glimpse through the stairs, because there's a staircase that leads down to this room, and there's a guy there's a guy walking around, a little goblin man walking around in here, and he's placing all the skulls like with slapping like some kind of gluish substance on them, and then putting them in the place where he wants them to go, and using the bones as like a building tool to build this table.
If it's gonna be in there, it might be in there.
Oh, the crossbone room?
Just a thought.
The crossbone room. Good. Great. I thought today couldn't get any worse. Mira's a jittery mess.
I have a hunch it's maybe in there.
There is a bunch of stuff like that as you're passing through the tower. You're seeing clues that maybe this is going to be more than a one in and out type job if you decided to try to raid this castle. Trying to get the stupid room for you here, but let's do that one. Sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. Where are you? Oh, that's why I was in the wrong section. Okay. So you're upstairs in this nice little study. You get this picture of something that's supposed to be Tatiana on the wall.
Something like that.
You think it's kind of Tatiana-like, but it's not quite her. It's takes a minute, but after a little bit of time, you realize that those are actually that's King Barov and Queen Ravenovia. Strahd has a picture of his mother and father up in this study, and he's
So
allowing
is
you
he
guys to.
related to Irina?
Pardon?
No,
Is he
I think it's
related
just.
to Irina?
I think it's just
No.
Irina looks like his mother.
It kinda
Oh,
has
he's
an-
got like an Oedipus.
Oedipus.
He's got an Oedipus. Ew! Ew, Strahd. This just gets grosser by the day.
I wanted to show you guys that so I could be like, yeah, okay. So yeah, there's this library
Making
here.
us hate him more.
You can kick your
Yeah.
feet up and wait for the ceremony.
I
There's
mix his books
plenty of books to read.
Squirrel books.
I mix them all up.
He has instructed Rahayden to bring Tatiana to you guys in this room when she wakes up, and yeah, kind of waiting around for this wedding ceremony, I guess, in the morning if you want. Orwin has been taken by the carriage. He is traveling away. You watch him travel out past the gates of the castle and keep your eye on him, just to, don't trust anything until it's, happening. And it seems to be happening, so there's no way to confirm that he's made it out safe, really, but
Assumptions.
you have Strahd's word, and evidently he has done as you asked. He did change him, removing the curse, changing him back to Orwin. So it doesn't seem like he's trying to pull one over on you there. But he does seem to want, some reason he wants Midnight's help with something.
You ain't gonna get it.
Yeah.
Krim knows there's some kind of tie-in and connection with this to the Amber Temple, especially because of the recent conversations he's had with some of these creatures that are asking for release and help and way out of Barovia. And so I guess this is a good time to call it a night, and we'll have a little discussion.
Wait.
Okay,
So
we're gonna wait.
Okay. So is okay, as the night kind of draws on, Mira will just seem to be more and more restless, and something's more like she's pacing the room, and she looks really upset. Is Irina going to come at all during the night?
Yeah, okay, Irina can come and see you.
All right. So
Hello, Mira. I was told you were looking for me.
yes, are you okay?
She looks a little weak. I'm resting. I'm told it's a big day tomorrow.
Okay. She'll go up to Irina and she'll put a hand on her arm and a hand on her cheek. She's gonna cast Cure Wounds. I don't know. But she's just gonna try and revivify her a little bit.
Yeah, she perks up at the sight of that. As you cast that spell, you can tell that she was low on blood, looking a little less pale right now.
And she'll look in Irina's eyes and she'll say, "Remember what I told you, what I would do if I were you." And then she kind of doubles over as if she's in pain, and she'll look over at Midnight and Milena, and she'll just say, "I'm sorry." And a portal opens up behind her and she kind of falls into it and it closes.
What?
And so right there is a great time for us to stop the episode of sorts, and we can have a little discussion about what I was thinking and what the players are thinking about the next stages of Curse of Strahd.
Mira said everyone was leaving when she leaves.
Yeah, I know. What the shit?
The only
That's-
OG is Midnight and Crim.
That's a little disturbing, I gotta say. Awesome. So as Tatiana Irina stands there in the hallway, now feeling alone again, she's trying to remember the words that Mira had for her. If you would kindly remind our viewers, if you...
So she basically said to Irina in a fight after Chris left, she said to Irina, if I were you, I would have married him, earned his trust, and then stabbed him in the heart with a stake.
So
All right.
that's the parting advice that she was given as one of her only friends in the world disappears into a portal just as she was feeling some hope. So
Oh boy. That's
interesting.
got two creepy bird people in a robot. All right.
It's Midnight and the birds. Midnight and the creepy birds.
Midnight's and the no-seeing birds.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
no-eye
wow.
birds.
Okay, so yeah, I was thinking, there's all these quests and things to do here in Barovia now. We are
Are we still
having,
on stream? Sorry.
yeah, we are having,
Okay.
Letting everyone know.
Steph,
Oh my God.
our wonderful Steph, who, like, I'm so grateful. You guys have done such a great job, and Mira, there's no way that I'm going to want to end things like that if we can have you continue some of your story and get some of that much needed justice that you desire. So I would I'm trying to accommodate all the different schedules and everything in the new year, and one of those things, because of your wonderful news, I don't know if I want to share it or not, if we're doing any of that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can. So the reason I can't play on Mondays anymore is actually really exciting news. I'm in a choir, and our choir director is a very well-known classical composer, and he was invited to debut his new piece at Carnegie Hall in June. So rehearsals will be every Monday night until June. But yes, I am leaving so that I can go sing at Carnegie Hall.
And as that news sort of percolated, we came up with the idea that that doesn't stop Midnight from, for instance, venturing into the castle and finding this dragon skull, and it doesn't stop Milena from saving her were-raven friends, her family members, and rebuilding the winery potentially. All the different things that these characters can be doing along the way. Don't have to be on Mondays. Don't have to be on so we're gonna basically open it up a little bit to have it be a little bit more of a one-shot scenario where anybody who's available for doing that particular adventure, definitely if the characters will be back together once in a while when they can be, but it'll allow everybody to interact with more people, and I think it'll provide some freshness to the campaign that, much like Milena and Jess, you came in filling a void. We lost Esmeralda at the time because Jacob had a lot of things to do. He was busy, and I can understand, GMing is not the easiest thing. Some days it doesn't go very smoothly, and so I can appreciate that, and so we missed having Esmeralda around, and you came in and did an excellent job of filling the gap, and I appreciate everybody here. You've all done such a wonderful job. Jesse, Midnight, I love your character. I love Midnight. It's just so wonderful, and there's some things that I was gonna have you do tonight. If anything happened at the table that was that was against what he wanted necessarily, then it would have been another reveal that I was holding on to. But I'll just have it be like a little side note that we'll end with as a little because Midnight's not
secret.
sleeping, right?
Teaser.
He
Midnight's
doesn't
sort of
sleep. She just goes into a little sentry statue mode.
right. So you're in this little sentry statue mode, and Strahd brings Tatiana by your room, outside your room for just a one last little good night before before the wedding day, and he says, "Oh, don't worry, don't get up," and he just says, I just wanted to bring her by, just show you that she is fine, and I will take good care of her. And he does a little bite and drinks a little bit of her blood, and you have
Slight
an
feeling
impulse to get up.
Smack him up.
Yeah, you have an impulse to get up, right? But
Yeah.
you also have to make a strength saving throw to do so,
Ooh.
as the armor that you are currently sitting in was not yours originally. And
Let's see.
Oh no.
Let me see if I can find it. Okay, strength.
it is not listening
save.
to you. No matter what you do, it's fighting against you.
Saving throw, and I believe I also have a +1d4 on saves
Okay.
from all these points you've been getting today.
Yeah. Yeah, there's at least like 5.
And
I'm
then
gonna do it.
1d4.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
18?
Still not gonna do it.
Ah.
Almost though. You can just sort of you can move a little bit. The armor is definitely reacting to Strahd's presence, and he gives you a little wink as he takes Tatiana out of the room, and you can move again as he exits and closes the door, and he knows you're enjoying his armor, and
Well, it's the
giving
only
it
good
to you
armor I
gladly.
have.
So we will end there for tonight, and unless anybody has anything else they want to bring up or say, I just
No.
want to say thanks. I had a great time. That's a wonderful year, and it's been a lot
Can't
of
believe it's been a year.
Yeah.
problems.
Doesn't feel like it. We're almost
Yeah.
done.
It's true.
I know.
I could walk at the beginning of this year.
Your legs slowly said, "Nah, fam, Curse of Strahd."
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So yeah, thanks everybody, and I guess
All right.
that'll be it for
That'll be it.
Thanks
night.
for watching.
I was gonna say we'll see you next time, whatever the next time might be.
I have a surgery on the 18th coming up, so if we can play again before then, we will. But
I think the 10th.
we're gonna have to work it out as a party and figure it out what's
Yeah.
going on
So
next.
I know for me it's Mondays only.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't be misogynist. They're the worst.
Don't be a
Welcome
Strahd.
to Barovia.
Consent is important.
Consent.
Please come
Consent's
again.
important, everyone.
Please.
Yeah.
I said
Yeah.
please. Come again.
Oh.
Still not the same.